Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Hi, Garrett. Happy Tuesday.
Hi, Kyle. Happy Tuesday.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah. That is the point we are making, is that it is Tuesday.
I hear it's good improv to just repeat. Just keep repeating.
Just gets better the more you say it. It's
it
truer.
does. It gets
every
more
moment.
Tuesday the more you say Tuesday.
Yeah, the more you say Tuesday.
More aware of how far away the weekend is when we drill home that it is only Tuesday.
It is only Tuesday. Well, we're here. I see quite a few people are working. Glad we can provide some distraction, entertainment during your workday.
Yes, I don't know where here is. I gave up trying to find you.
Let me see. It is...
Doesn't matter. I'm by Lou Reek and I am staying here. I'm
okay.
cozy.
All right. We'll see you soon. Y'all look lovely. I particularly enjoy the flying gators. Those are fabulous.
There's flying gators?
Well, I mean, they're the mounts, right? So they're aloft because every mount goes aloft in this game.
There's a gator mount? I haven't seen a gator mount.
Yeah, no, it looks good. I mean, it's the gators we saw there in, what was that, the cave in Ratika? Where did we see these wonderful gators? I think it was Ratika.
The first time we ever saw gators was Eureka.
Oh yeah, that's right. Eureka had some. Yeah.
With their derpy short tails that.
Yeah, you don't like the short tails.
They're dumb. They look dumb.
I think it makes them look
such a great gator model, and then it's just like, why are they lizards and a bigger cat bit off the tip of their tail, and it's currently in regrowth?
I don't think their tail is small. I think they're just chunky. They're just chunky boys, and the perspective of their chunk has made their tail look short.
All right, the next video we do, I'm gonna do an art lecture with Photoshop on why the perspective of the gators makes no sense for the size of their tail.
Yes, please hook us up with the deep analysis. Yeah.
It'll be 20 minutes of me with a red brush in Photoshop. That's how it's gonna happen.
Oh my goodness. Honda. What? Oh, heavenly. Honda. I'm being given heavenly eggnog. Thank you, Honda.
Ooh, all my eggnog is turned. I don't have any more eggnog, and I'm definitely not making any more because I'm trying to lose weight, and eggnog is mostly heavy cream.
Yeah, see, I'm into the baby steps. We are following the Fit for Fan Fest. Y'all can follow along with us.
Ooh,
they're on the Discord
nice.
if you're interested. It's very, very baby steps to get you going. Right now, we're on stretches for the week, so you still got to keep the old.
I have 1,100 calories I can still eat today.
Oh yeah, you're going hard. You're just going straight for it.
I've used this app multiple times when I've gotten to a weight I am unhappy with.
Yeah.
And here I am again.
I would just burn out if I went that hard at the start. I gotta baby step myself in.
See, I need to baby step myself back into doing my walks and my runs, so it's easier to just not eat. Yes, drinking also counts. If it's a calorie, it counts, Jeremy. If it's a calorie, it counts. So we're mostly on water and seltzer. Or at the end of the day, if I go, oh hey, I'm still pretty under, then I'll enjoy some alcohol. But oh boy, have I figured out that alcohol is probably the problem. I have an alcohol problem, but not in that I drink too much and get drunk. It's that the calories. It is definitely, that's where my extra mystery calories have been coming from.
Did you ever there's a British show that was a weight loss show, and yeah, that was basically the culprit every single time on that particular reveal.
Oh yeah.
It was fun. They would like do what I think it was a week. They would have like sliding barn doors, and behind it they would have all the food they would eat in a single week all laid out on one table, so you could really like picture just how much this person was consuming. That
is wonderful for a show. I would never want someone to do that for me in real life. That triggers my anxiety. It's like, wait, this is it? This is all I have? Oh my god, Karth is adorable.
Karth is in the zone. He's in the zone.
Oh my god, dude, what's with our cats lately? They're being super Dexter was such a love bug. Such an absolute love bug yesterday or Sunday.
Maybe the stars, that comet's coming by, maybe. We can blame it on that.
Maybe, yeah. He was cute last night too. He didn't sit on me like he did. If you follow me on Twitter, I posted a picture. He didn't sit on me like that, but he sat right next to me. And he was super loving, and we watched Chernobyl, which made me super anxious.
Sure,
that show
I can see that.
Holy crap, dude! Have you seen that show?
No, but I've watched documentaries about Chernobyl, and I really don't want to
Oh
see.
my word, the show it's very good. And also I tweeted it last night and I stand by it. I was equal parts furious and dumbfounded by how good the cinematography was. It's very well shot.
Furious?
I was angry. The first episode is just about how nobody did what they were supposed to do.
Oh,
literally
sure.
no one, like willful denial of the entire situation.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
They shouldn't, you know.
Oh boy,
It's
does
not
it just make you mad?
It was not the
Oh,
right
man.
strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm like, I really enjoy. I love this kind of. I love hard drama, man. I like live for this shit. It's even though it's also true, which makes it adds this extra level of this kind of is a hard watch. But
Yeah. You gotta add
like
something
it.
fantastical for me, like, you know, Chernobyl based on a true zombie apocalypse, and then I'll watch it. Like, then I'll
Oh my God.
then just, you know, run with it in another direction. Sunspots, I don't really care. Just like make it fun.
Yeah, it's a new camera. No, same camera as always.
Yeah, you look. I think. Well, yeah. Oh, you're slightly bigger than you used to be because if you haven't caught us since the new year, we're now bigger in the corners than we were on top of each other there.
Oh, maybe that's
so we
it.
probably
Maybe
just
that's
look
it.
higher quality in that regard.
Yeah, actually, and the Christmas lights are off at the moment. I keep
Oh.
them up year round because they're a total flex for how good my lens is, but they're off right now. Because I was moving some shit and I never plugged them back in. So this is how we're rocking today. So maybe you're just like, I'm focusing more on Garrett's beautiful face.
Well, we do have some memberships, some supers here at the start.
Dude, we got
Yeah.
a Denver super chat before we even friggin' started. Valea super chatted while we were still offline. Said curse work for making me miss this live, but seriously, I know these quests are not as highly praised as others, but I think they and Lurik have a certain charm to them. Then again, I like Gridania, so what do I know? Enjoy. Don't self-shame.
Wow.
Just because I don't like Gridania and Kyle kind of agrees with me. I think he agrees with me more than he lets on because he doesn't want to double down on negativity on the stream. But because he's just a good guy, Kyle, like that. He's a good guy, Kyle, that doesn't want to alienate our lovely Gridania viewers. But Valea, thank you for the super chat. And you wear your Gridania love loud and proud.
Yeah. More for you, after all. You know, like pineapple pizza. More for you.
Exactly. Yeah, I won't go anywhere near that.
Yeah.
You want your pizza safe from me? Just put pineapple on it.
Good strategy.
Yeah, or ham, the garbage meat. Ham is garbage meat. Just the worst.
Okay, just going for it. All right.
Yeah, just going for it, man.
Yeah.
Just get out of here. I'd rather have turkey immediately after having turkey on Christmas than have ham. Yeah, coming in strong with the hot takes.
All right, who's up next?
Let me tell you my opinion of what's the show everyone's mad about? What's the Scooby-Doo show?
Velma?
Let me tell you my furious opinion about Velma.
I have no knowledge of said show.
We're gonna keep going with the hot takes, Kyle, because I, for one, have no opinion about Velma because I can't stand Scooby-Doo, so I'm not gonna watch it to begin with. But apparently, people are mad about Velma.
All I know is that Twitter has a new For You button, and I hate it. I hate everything about that. Their latest button was okay, their home button was awful, and For You is just the biggest pile of crap I've ever seen on the planet.
Oh, so I noticed that, but I kind of like it because it also means there's now following, which you can slide over to. Whereas before Kyle, it was doing For You.
Yeah.
And it just didn't inform you of that.
I mean, but Twitter's just become the front page of Reddit. Like, it's just the most updated thing that is possible, and it just shows. And like yesterday, it's a recreational outrage, man. I can't take that. I can't take that.
Hey, dude, it just takes some pruning. I'm with you. It's what I can't stand. Earlier, I was made aware of some sexist a-hole. It was mad about women streamers, and I was like,
Sure.
y'all,
Why not?
I wouldn't even know
Okay.
about this dude.
Yeah.
I would not know. This guy has like 16 followers. I would never have seen this horrible tweet if you hadn't retweeted it. No one would have seen it if you didn't give this guy the time of day. Stop signal boosting nightmare people. They have always existed.
Yeah.
They will continue to exist. But they used to die in obscurity.
Yeah. Hurrah for the algorithm.
Please stop it.
The YouTube algorithm has been quite kind to us. So, you know, some algorithms I enjoy, but others not so much.
Yes. Yes, there you go. There you go.
There
but
it
that
is.
distracted me from the real rant I wanted to go on, which is Scooby-Doo is garbage television.
Oh,
It
I
always has
see.
been.
No, the more recent series is kind of cute. Like, that's where, yeah, you know, like
Can't do it.
Yeah, you don't have to. You know, you don't have to. But I enjoy it. I enjoyed Scooby-Doo back in the day, and I think the normal cartoon evolved. Yeah.
Oh God, no! I was, dude, Nicholas. I was drinking. It's very generous. Thank you. Nicholas
Thank
just
you,
sent in a
Nicholas.
very generous weekly GG Entertainment tax. That is not to say that that is a tax we require you to pay.
No, but much appreciated.
But we do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Jeez. Yeah. No, I'm just baiting. I haven't watched Velma. I know people are mad, but I've never really particularly cared for Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
It's always kind of like annoyed me.
It's fine. It's fine. The laugh track was awful, but I enjoyed it back in the day, and I thought the more recent iterations have evolved the jokes in a amusing way. But Velma, from the outside, Velma looks like it took all those jokes that once existed, like the angst between Freddy and Daphne, and like ran with into Siriusburg. And I'm not interested in like seeing all the Scooby-Doo jokes become real plot points.
Yeah. It's a weird. All I can comment on is the comments I've seen. Right?
Yeah.
It's all, my review is a review of the reviews, so it's not to get deep into it, but I find it amusing that every time I go on Twitter, it seems to have made everyone mad. Like people who I think just like hot Velma fan art are mad, and also legitimate Scooby-Doo fans are also mad.
Damn.
So that's my anecdotal experience.
Okay.
That's all I know, and I'm just like, who cares? Just don't watch it. Just don't watch it.
You know, I play video games instead. I like video games.
Yeah, exactly. Or watch a video game and then play the video game, which I started this weekend with Last of Us.
What the sweet hell is this like weird bunny thing down here? Okay, I gotta find a better angle. Yeah, there's like a genie bunny with a backpack.
I don't know.
I haven't seen
I
this
do
one
know
before.
that Lost Mythics gifted 10 memberships while we were still in the countdown phase.
Well,
so
thank
Lost
you.
Mythics, not only doing all the work of finding the best homes for us to bid on, but also dropping fat stacks of memberships
Yes, much appreciated.
in the chat. Yeah, thanks, Lost Mythics. That's very kind. Nicholas Carvin, thank you for those 8 months, as well as that extremely generous super chat that will pinned up at the top for quite a while. Drummer Lochner celebrating 4 months, saying almost the 6 months of gifted subs.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, chat. I'll catch the rest of this after work.
Well, enjoy the VOD.
You're not alone, Drummer. There's a few folks that have just been riding a gifted sub wave, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Y'all are
that
generous.
You're like, your GG is changing colors, and it's all gifts. It's all gifts. Thomas, thanks for the super chat, said, here's some money to put towards that Fantasia potion, and as a thanks from me, and I'm sure many more, for being a distraction while I work. We're gonna need, when we do it, Kyle, it's gonna need to be like, that's gonna just need to be the top of the stream. I don't know what activity will go on, but I think Fantasia is just its own stream.
Yeah, well, it's character design, right? Yeah, it'd be very much like that. That's a sit down and workout. Oh, thank you for the pizza. Oh, 5 pieces. Garlean pizza. Oh my, is it evil pizza?
Ooh, evil pizza.
It's baked to
evil
perfection.
Pizza is pineapple and ham. So,
yeah. Wait, what? It moves partakers to tears. The Garlean pizza. A tear-jerking pizza. Apparently.
It must be made with Shadowbringers. Get it? Because tears.
Yeah.
Elodot, thanks for the 7 months. Said physical DPS stream. Monk debut at last. No, dancer for me.
Nah, yeah, I'll be Samuraian.
Yeah. The one gunslinger, the super chat. Good day. It's Wednesday. For you, maybe, you time traveling Aussie.
Hope you're doing well, Gunslinger. Good to see you.
It's Tuesday for those of us here in the colonies.
Wait, aren't they a colony too? Australia?
They were, technically a prison colony.
Yeah, but that's still a colony. Yeah, so colonies unite.
I didn't want to bring that up. I don't, it's like accuse them of being prisoners. They're not really prisoners anymore. They make good beer and enjoy a kebab.
Yeah.
Also, they have, oh God, there's so many Australian cars that I want that they just don't sell here from American manufacturers.
Well, and then according to Yahtzee, video game reviewer, their video game prices are outrageous.
We share a close friend who has a family in Australia, and everything I've ever heard about him when he goes to visit his mom is that it's wicked expensive. Yep. Star Johnson, thanks for the 8 months. Wow, 8 months watching this community grow around you. The past year has been incredible. Thank you guys so much for the streams and the vids. Hey, thanks for being here the whole damn time, Star. Appreciate it.
Handed out some. We handed out some promotions yesterday in the free company, so the deputies have been promoted. We got quite a few things going on. We're going for a new house. It's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah, we need to go do our YOLO bid, or have you done your YOLO bid?
I dropped the YOLO for us, so I was the YOLO bid.
Yeah. Remind me to do it before we end the stream today.
Or are you dropping another YOLO?
I haven't YOLO'd yet.
Oh.
I haven't put my bid in yet.
Oh, I see.
So I need to put in my bid, but I haven't. Which means I guess there's a truly absurd amount of gil in the guild bank that I need to go to. But yeah. It's been a weird Tuesday. Katie almost ran into a ladder on the highway this morning. It's been a weird Tuesday morning. She's fine. The car's fine. She narrowly avoided it. But a full-size extension ladder fell off a truck in front of her on the highway this morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She's Final
fine.
Destination?
Everyone's fine. Like Final Destination shit. Yeah. Some jackass with a work truck didn't secure the ladder at all.
Holy shit.
And it just fell off at 75 miles an hour.
Wow, good for her. Good driving.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's weird. And then we got people working on the outside of the house, and so if the internet goes out, that's what happened.
Okay. So I'm hosting the stream, so we'll chill.
Weirdly
we'll chill.
Like I'm a little pent up today. I feel on guard today.
I can see. Yeah, I can. Yeah. I get that. I can feel that.
Yeah.
Now that you seem that way, I understand why you would be that way.
Yes. Yes.
You seem fine.
No, she's absolutely fine. She was. I had a meeting in the early morning, and Zelda, who had that ordeal last week, she's also fine. Had her checkup this morning. So Katie's like, I'll take her, and then morons who don't know how to tie a knot.
Wow.
Yeah. Scary stuff. Plato, thanks for the super chat, said finished up the show Severance last night. I highly recommend it. Insanely good sci-fi psychological thriller. Yes, this is the tip top of my this is what we are watching next. Severance has been recommended so many times that I actually went and lightly looked up what it's about, and it absolutely 100% sounds like my shit. Which means Kyle probably won't like it. It's
not about people losing their jobs but getting a hefty sum. How do I even look this up?
It's on Apple TV.
Oh, it's Apple TV.
It's got what's his name? I like the actor, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, the guy with the face. He looks familiar.
He was in He was in Krampus and Parks and Rec and Party Down.
Oh,
Adam Scott. Thank you, Zachary.
Oh no, is it about people who hate being in the future?
No, so my understanding from the quote unquote spoiler free prompter is that they work at this place that when they go in there, they have no memory of their life outside of work and only memory of inside work and vice versa. And then when they leave, they completely forget about where they work and all they remember is their actual out of work life.
You mean Payday? It's a ripoff of Payday.
I don't know what Payday is.
Payday with
candy bar
with Johnny smoking outside, looking sad. Batman. That's a great movie. I love Payday.
I don't know. All I know is it sounds like something I would very much enjoy, and that it's a playground for actors because they're basically playing two characters.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Ben Affleck?
Yeah, Ben Affleck. Payday is awful, but it's really fun. Like it is.
You mean Paycheck?
Is it Paycheck? Yeah, Paycheck. Yeah.
Paycheck 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely would have been the era where if I saw Ben Affleck in anything that wasn't a Kevin Smith movie, I would avoid it like the plague.
No, it was, the idea in it is really fun. So put it on while you do something else. You know, plan some non-licensed D&D while you watch that show.
Okay. Yeah, because this is like the era of Daredevil Ben Affleck, which I was just like, I had a very
he was
bad
kind of in
opinion.
everything. Yeah.
Ben Affleck is a good actor and has done some really awesome stuff. But back then, I had a very low opinion of the man. So, Yeah. Vala, celebrating 6 months at 6 months. Where did the time go? In a linear fashion, ever marching forward.
Yep, ever marching forward. I feel that. I am in the weirdest time warp right now with this show, a 3-year-old and a 10-week-old. I am just like, time is a mystery.
I woke up today and was like, my hair seems darker and I don't know why. And I am legitimately, I don't know if my white hairs are falling out or what, but I compared photos. I have less white hair in the top here and I don't know what's happening.
That vacation maybe did you good.
Maybe. I don't know what's going on.
Other ones would fall out.
But I definitely have more gray in my beard. But I don't mind it because I'm getting the little Uther corners. So I'm kind of hoping, I'm kind of hoping they get worse. Like I want more white. Like let's go. Let's send it. Also, I just, watched Last of Us and Pedro Pascal's never looked hotter than he has as a salt and pepper god.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. I need to fire that up.
It's good, man. They did a good job. It is, of course, the first episode, which means it's literally the most depressing part of that entire story.
Do they do the first episode for the whole episode? Is it the whole episode?
Wait, what?
Well, because in the video game, you can speed through that in probably 10 minutes. So did they make a whole episode out of the opening moment?
No. It covers more than that.
Okay.
But it's in there. And they, in my opinion, did a really good job with it. Yeah. Which means it's very sad.
You go talk to Jesse or whatever, Jesse Sadborn, and then you go on your little mission.
No, I did. How I said it's hard to make me cry? I had a couple tears rolling down the cheek. Yeah. It is oh my God, it is an amazing performance. That's cool. And which I guess it's weird to say that's a compliment, but it is a compliment because it's like I know exactly what's going to happen, and it still hit me in the gut. So, yeah, you'll love it as a dad. It'll be great. You'll have a great time.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's gonna be wonderful.
I bet you can't wait. Trinolier said, "Holy sheets, Ranjits. 8 months. I'm here for the long haul and the hot hammy takes.
The hammy takes."
The hammy takes.
Take your
hot hammy. Hey, more ham for you. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all okay.
Sometimes
it's all right that I don't like ham. Unless I end up at a house for Christmas and that's all there is. Then I'm like,
yeah, you got to be respectful.
Time to do the polite, eating of something I don't like. Yeah. Isaac, thanks for the super chat earlier. Said, how would you pronounce my Warrior of Light's name?
Silanhia Behimin.
I would go with Silania Blemen.
Oh, Blemen, yeah, Blemen is good.
Yeah, I would just take one E on that.
Yeah.
Or Blemeen because of the double I back to back. Blemeen is more fun and high fantasy. I would go with that maybe. So let us know, Isaac, in chat. You don't need to do another super chat, but let us know in chat if we got that right. Let us know. Unknown character, thanks for the month, said, let me use my free chat for a shout out for Terrabellum on chat right now, who is another 14 YouTuber that recently finished 5-0. Well, damn.
Oh, well, congrats to you, Terrabellum.
Congrats, Terrabellum.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Darkman, thank you for the generous super chat saying, oh, is it tax day already? Please don't scare me like that. I don't like tax.
Yeah, tax. It's show tax. The show tax. The viewers tax. Yeah. It
is not. It is not yet.
Yeah,
it is coming though.
We're an independent organization, so taxes are very busy for us.
Oh God, yes. Sally Beans, thanks for 8 months, said Scooby is due to. Oh hell yeah, Sally Beans knows what's up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've referenced this before. It's an old interview with Jonan Vasquez, creator of Invader Zim and Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, that said he just wanted to do the opposite of Scooby-Doo because he said he remembered watching it as a kid and just said it was like watching animated turds for half an hour because everything was so brown and drab.
Wow.
And that's how I feel about Scooby-Doo. And honestly, most Hanna-Barbera animation.
Hanna-Barbera is not top notch, but yeah, I can't get behind such raw, unwarranted hate. It was like watching a marble machine. It didn't make a lot of sense. It did, but it was a fan under a desk, and that was kind of fun.
I remember enjoying the crossover episode with Batman.
Yeah, Batman episode.
I like that one
with Joker and all that.
Yeah. Jeff H, thanks for super chat, said Velma's literally just rage bait. All of the engagement on social media is the point. It really reads like it was made to anger people. Cool. Sounds good.
It's working.
Good job, everybody.
We did it.
I read articles like that on Polygon sometimes.
Ah.
Yes. Baichi, welcome to the Gearbox. Thanks for the membership.
Yeah,
enjoy your perks. Star Johnson, thanks for gifting those 10 memberships earlier.
Another 10. Yeah, well done.
Very kind of you.
Thanks, Star.
Sooty super chat said, echoing voice from nearby hole. Beware, glamour and Fantasia. It's a bottomless hell of grinding for the perfect outfit, only to see a new pair of gloves to grind for. Save yourself.
No.
That's more like a ghost than stuck in a hole, but you get the idea.
Yeah, the Ghost of Fantasia's past. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say myself. It's fun. It's fun. It's a fun part. Dressing up's fun.
And then Sir Johnson also sent in a generous super chat. Thank you, Star. Said, hey, GG, I get what Garrett is saying about it's easier to not eat. Getting motivated to walk can be so hard. Yeah. I'm back. I'm almost to the point where I'm enjoying it again. Now it's just trying to fit it into my schedule more. I can easily do it twice a week. I really want to do it more than twice a week, but it's just like, shit's hard, man.
What was Broomhilda's name in Overwatch? What? Reinhardt's daughter? She had a fabulous shirt. That I agree with.
Oh, shite. Brigitte.
Brigitte. Yeah. Brigitte. What's the scouter say? She had a great shirt when she was revealed. That was like, I love to eat, so I work out. Like that's my philosophy.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, because I started doing the counting calories thing again, and I've definitely noticed that on days when I at least walk, I basically don't really need to think about it. Like the calorie, everything kind of just evens out. Unless I'm we partied on Saturday with some friends, and I did add it up, and I have some making up to do. Holy shit.
Oh, she's we don't talk about Torbjorn. No, Torbjorn doesn't exist.
Oh, is it Torbjorn?
Yeah, Torbjorn.
Oh, Torbjorn's already, okay.
Torbjorn.
Okay. Why don't we talk about Torbjorn?
Because I quit that game because of people were so mean about it. Like opening week, you got an auto turret, you got a gun that fires exactly like Jedi Outcast on an arc. I was owning on Torbjorn, but everyone in them like, but Torbjorn's crap, and Torbjorn, we don't need a Torbjorn. Just endless hate for the guy, the cool engineer, the engineer. And,
welcome to shooters. Come join me in Battle Royale land, Kyle, where you just play with your friends and you have a good time and you laugh because dumb shit happens.
I love that. He was really, really fun to play.
Come play.
Just delete him from the game.
Actually, I want to try the new Call of Duty. I hear good things. I hear someone told me that their new mode is like World of Warcraftified Tarkov, which is to say they made Tarkov approachable and not the most punishing thing you've ever played, and I kind of want to try it.
Tarkov?
Escape from Tarkov, or you're not aware of shooters.
No, I'm not aware of shooters.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, it's a really hardcore battle royale adjacent style game.
Oh, is that the one where you like fight robots that run across the big fields?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you fight other people, and it's kind of like large zone, and you lose your shit when people kill you, and yeah. Anyway, I heard Call of Duty kind of took their stab at it and made it a little more approachable, and people are enjoying it. So, yeah. I'm Ace. Thanks for the membership. Welcome to the Gearbox.
Welcome.
Please don't leave because we're talking about Call of Duty.
It's also like one of the biggest games on the planet, so I'm sure actually we probably have wider reach talking about it.
Maybe I feel like I brought it up before, and everyone's just kind of smile and nods. As much as chat room can smile and nod. But yeah, Silver Super Chat, just stopping by before my crafting grind. I'm on the cube. Have fun with the least charming cat boy. Also, release the next vid. I need to fix. Wait, coming to you tomorrow.
Yep, coming at you
Come
tomorrow.
High water.
Yeah, here you're on
we both might be sitting here streaming, sweating a little bit, but it'll be here.
The cube.
The cube.
That's
Are you gleaming that cube? Are you gleaming, son?
It's a cool. You got a really cool globe on your back there. I really like all the little monsters that are kind of around it. That's handsome.
Have you ever watched Gleaming the Cube, Kyle?
I don't know what that is.
It is a now retro skateboarding movie where a young Tony Hawk was one of the stunt men.
A movie?
Yes.
Weird.
It's called Gleaming the Cube. Go
Why?
watch Gleaming the Cube. It's wonderful.
It's like an
It's
ollie?
wonderful.
Is it a trick?
Yeah. Yes. I don't. But I actually don't know what the title reference is.
Okay.
It's a skateboarding movie. It's wonderful. Oh. It's very much a product of its time. Also, while we're on that subject, did you see the Goldfinger performed this weekend and Tony Hawk joined them on stage and sang Superman?
Oh, wow.
It is all over Instagram.
Wow.
If you're like me and you follow a lot of punk rock Instagram accounts, yeah,
that's
delightful.
That's some serious our generation bait right there. That is just
Yes,
that's
it is.
pandering.
You're damn right it is.
Pandering is what that is.
You know what? Bringing joy is what that is.
Okay.
You can say pandering. What is pandering but making a lot of people happy?
Happy pandering. Yeah.
Doing something you know will make a lot of people happy.
It's a good thing.
It's almost like when I make AMV intros for our own videos, it's pandering.
Well, but you do a good job at them. So I guess Tony Hawk did a good job too.
I also find joy in making them. But yeah, I know for a fact that when we do one of those, people are going to be like, loved it. Like, I know it. I know it. I know it. I know I'm going to get compliments when I make one. So every once in a while, we sprinkle a little bit of that.
Do what you're good at.
That stuff on there. But I also just kind of love cutting existing footage on a beat. It makes me happy. It's so much fun working with other people's when you don't have to go shoot the footage yourself. It's so much fun working with existing footage. It's like Lego blocks in Adobe Premiere. They're already there. You just get to play.
I can see that.
It's a good time. It's a good time. Lucky, thanks for the 6 months, said, what features do you feel all future MMOs going forward should have? Example, I would like them all to have each class playable on one character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't want that. I like it here. I don't want WoW to do that. All MMOs should have WoW's transmog system, which is, if you don't play WoW, that's glam in WoW. You just collect appearances. They don't take up bag space. Once you pick it up and it has bound to you, you now have that look, and it's just in a menu collection of appearances that for armor in the game. I love it. We've talked about it ad nauseum on here. They have said that it can't be done in Final Fantasy XIV because of the way that the game is built, but I still want that in every MMO if I had a magic wand.
I agree with you on the WoW system because of the systems they have in place, right? Because the old world isn't streamlined with the new expansions, making a character of a certain class has its charm. But I really, really like the Final Fantasy system when we're doing factionless world building. Like, unless you want to replay the MSQ, there's no reason to remake your character. So you don't. But World of Warcraft, there's a decent exploration to be had each time you make something new. Yeah. I want boss battles straight. I love the trials. Like, if all future MMOs could be like, do your story and your trash outside, and when you go in, it's go time. And you get to just go straight to the boss and grind. And you just work that out over and over again. That's the best.
Yeah. I'm into that. Yeah, I like the trash light nature of Final Fantasy XIV's instance content. I would like to see more of that as well. Unless it really plays the story of your instance.
Dungeons have. I don't count dungeons as trash because you've got four people adventuring through an environment.
Yeah. And say they were to make a Star Wars MMO set in the Imperial time period, or the era of the Rebellion, I would want to fight a shit ton of stormtroopers because that feels like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Sometimes trash makes sense. Rosalind, hey, thanks for the 2 months. Said, hey, been so busy and not been able to watch the streams, but I love seeing you two enjoying Final Fantasy. Keep it the good work, guys. Keep it the good work, Roz. Thanks for
hanging out with us.
Good to see you again. Mike, celebrate 8 months, said 8 months is just is the lazy infinity month. Just turn it on its side. GG. It's like, wait, where are you going with this?
Yeah.
And then you described it.
True.
Jacob, thank you for the super chat, said, hey, all, I was that demon cat boy, and in anticipation, I found a where combo I love.
Maybe war combo, like a warrior combo? I'm not sure what a where combo
Air
is.
combo I love, maybe?
Air?
Maybe W should have
okay.
been, but W is nowhere near H, so I don't think so. Anyway, said I changed to a bun boy.
Good on ya.
You either die a hero.
Or you become a bun boy?
Pretty much. That's where I'm going. It looks like I might need to cue my soundboard, Kyle, because Daycost super chatted, why did the Chocobo go to the gym?
Because he had a coupon?
I don't even know how that's a joke. No, to work on their pecs.
Oh, I was thinking of the other. I was thinking Moogles. I was thinking Moogles.
Oh, hey, well, there you
okay.
go.
Okay, I see what happened. Yeah, I completely. Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize.
There you go. There you go. Duke Keeper says, or you die a bun boy, drowning in the attention from the ladies. Hey, you know.
Depends.
You know.
I don't know. I don't know well enough if it's a snoo atmosphere.
Craftless Row, what's up, Emma's Curator? Says Mandalorian and 14 crossover. This is the Quay. Thanks whoever gifted me the membership so I could do this. It was important. I haven't watched the new trailer, so
I'm not watching the new trailer because I don't want to see anything. Like it's not even about it's visual.
Did you
spoilers.
watch Boba Fett so that you know why Grogu's back?
No, I didn't really care about Boba Fett.
Okay, there's literally an episode and we should talk about this on the podcast. There is an episode in Boba Fett that is just an episode of The Mandalorian, and it's required viewing because it is basically an episode of The Mandalorian that isn't in The Mandalorian, and I don't know why they did it. It's a great episode.
Okay.
But you have to watch it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it is 2 episodes. Shit, you're right, SRX.
I saw the twist spin shoot Wookiee biker.
Of course you did, because all Twitter does is take the worst 3 seconds of 7 hours and make sure that that's the only thing you see.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah. I like Boba Fett. I'm not going to go to bat for it. You will fucking hate it.
Okay.
You will hate Boba Fett.
But
you should watch the 2 Mandalorian episodes.
Yes, there is an episode where like Luke does a flip or something that's worth checking out, apparently.
It is strictly, but literally just 2 episodes that inform the plot of Mandalorian. So you kind of need to see them. I don't know why they did it. They are good episodes, but it's weird. Yeah. I know there's going to be people that skip Boba Fett and they're going to start season 3 and be like, wait, what happened?
I mean, you get the band back together, right? Like, it's not unknown to plot that the characters people like have rejoined for another season. My God, how did they pull this off?
Yeah, it makes it feel like the Book of Boba Fett is more an epilogue to season 2 of Mandalorian than it is its own thing. It's very odd. I don't mind it because I still had fun with it, but it's weird. We can go deeper on a show at some point. I want to talk to you about this. But it is very strange. Bloodsy Von Snugglegore. First off, thank you for your name again, because every time I see it, it makes me happy. But thank you for gifting the memberships. That's very kind. And Gabriel, 8 months, said, since you are deep in 14 now, do you guys enjoy how unabashedly hopeful it is, especially in comparison to more realistic media of late?
Yes. It does sometimes butt heads with stories and tropes I enjoy. And I think there was a great example in the Tank Quest. I like when hope and the drama of revenge comes from within, when Luke Skywalker has one and is over the body, like, I'm gonna kill Vader, and then you say, whoa, hold up. No.
You look at your hand in the black glove.
Yeah.
You look at the dismembered right hand of your father. Yes. Instead of Yoda shows up, stops you dead in your tracks, and lectures you into submission.
Right. So they're like... I remember before I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, there was a lot of talk about how people coming from World of Warcraft just wanted to murder everything under the sun in this game. And they became frustrated with that responsibility, that hope, as you kind of put it. And I don't think I've really butt heads with it. I think it's been really, really fresh. And a lot of the times, it's like extremely valid and pulled off very well. But that would be an example when I was like, oh man, I like when revenge, it comes from within, when the victory over revenge comes from within.
I like you to show me something happening and not tell me. And we were told, not shown during that, which annoys me.
But you're absolutely right.
That's a very specific example that is also extremely fresh, and I don't think the majority of Final Fantasy XIV or even most of it is guilty of that. So I would say yes, absolutely. I like how wholesome this game is, and also that the wholesomeness feels earned and yet still comes out of extreme dark scenarios. There is a lot of darkness and truly messed up shit happening in Final Fantasy XIV, and I think some people, I have no idea who would ever write this game off as just like a stupid weeb game and not give it the time of day because it's too adorable and there's potato people. But some people are like that. Those people do exist, and they should be bullied into playing this game from their best friend. But that aside, I really enjoy this. I'm going to go the other direction. I really enjoy this game's brand of darkness. I think this game does pretty dark, disturbing storylines very well, and it offsets it and complements it with its relentless hopefulness. I think it does both really, really well. And also because of that wholesomeness, I've been really enjoying my dark dramas. I went back and rewatched Breaking Bad, and now I'm watching Chernobyl, which is one of the most deeply upsetting things I've ever sat through, and I'm having a great time with it, which I know is strange, but I like shows like that. So, yeah. Now who's pandering? Me, Nate. You got it. You picked it up. Nate wins, everybody. Nate wins.
I like the power of friendship. I think, like, particularly when there's so much awful going on around you, I think the power of friendship is a wonderful thing. Yeah. I could go with more kissing, honestly. Like, to be perfectly frank, like, I just love relationships, and I want more science to hook up with each other. I want to, like, knock on the door and have someone be like, oh, excuse me, sorry about that. We were relieving ourselves of all the terrible stress we've been going through with the apocalypse. Like, that would speak to me a little more, you know? That
was, you know, I know we reference Firefly a lot, and that was always one of my favorite things in Firefly.
Yeah.
Was how they handled that, particularly with the married couple. Like, I enjoyed that quite a bit. It was relationship goals.
Yeah, and I know, like, you have this room for you to insert your own character maybe into relationships, but, you know, it's not a Bioware game. You can't progress that. So I would prefer to be like a stoic individual, and everyone around me in the Scions is just like macking out all the time. They're just like constantly. Well, no, I really like wholesome monogamous. So I wouldn't want them to like break up a bunch, but you know what I mean? Like, it would just be really cute if you're like, oh, they're together. Yeah, like Firefly. Firefly was a great example of that, where it's like, oh, they're together. Oh, they're together.
Yeah. Yeah, and they just kind of stuck with it. And you know what? The Office gets a lot of shit, but I respect The Office for just like once the will they won't they of Jim and Pam ended and they got together, they just stayed together. They didn't break them up for forced drama.
That's true.
It's actually a relatively healthy romance on that show. So yeah, I like that kind. I'm with you. I think we both respect a good romance.
Well, yeah, and a lot of people are bringing up like the cultural differences. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that right now. That's perfectly fine, and it's a product of its own creators. Perfectly fine. I'm talking about my own preference and how I see a physical relationship as something beautiful and
also
relieving.
it's a game that they painstakingly translated to multiple different languages so that it can be consumed in other cultures. So it's totally fine to apply your own desires from your own cultural fictions into the fiction you're consuming.
And I'm not saying like they need to like go back and like they need to be like, oh shit, like America really needs a proper kiss here. Can we redo this whole thing for just the American release? Like, no, that's fine. That's
no,
fine.
I don't want that. I don't need to hear about how you like you cut out all of the vaguely offensive things for the Chinese market. I don't need to hear that. Please and thank you. But we should mention Death by Snoo more often, Kyle, because apparently KLG Chaos super chatted just to say Death by Snoo. So we will become profitable by just making Futurama references.
Well, people, wait, two characters crush on you hard here? Okay. Hoshafant crushed real hard, and then I'm gonna go with Exarch as 2.
Oh, on us, the Warrior of Light.
Yeah, Exarch's got a crush on us.
Oh yeah, 100%. Also, Estinian may be one of those jerks that treat you like crap because he's into you. I could see him being one of those, which means
maybe.
Estinian may be into us too.
Yeah, he does kind of the bully thing, like punches you a lot, but it means he really likes you.
Yeah. Friendly, you know, like not like hard.
Well, it can be hard, you know.
I would not recommend striking someone with force if you like them. I don't stand by that.
It worked for me.
Oh,
Kristen gets stoked. She starts throwing punches, man. Like you're in the movie theater, and if it's a good movie, your arm is sore. Like she gets excited.
Yeah, but that's Kristen punching you.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Not the other way around. That's what I was trying to skirt.
Don't punch Estinian?
Yes.
Okay. Don't punch Estinian.
Sony, thanks for the super chat. Rumor mill is FF10 is getting a 10-3. Don't know how I feel about this. I feel like it doesn't need any more. The story is done. I feel like that's just late as hell. Have they ever waited that long to do a sequel?
Wait, as in 10-2 was the one with the Mohawk lady with the belts?
Yes.
Oh. But didn't Titus finish his story? So I never
Was
played
Titus
2.
even in 10-2? I didn't get that
I don't
deep
think he
into 2.
was. No.
I don't think Titus was even in 10-2.
Huh. It's still a rumor. Okay. Okay, it's a rumor.
It's a 4chan rumor. Oh boy, take that with a big old grain of salt. Yeah. I mean, I know they waited a really, 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 really long time to do the additional like 7 pieces, but those were all prequels, weren't they? There's no 7 sequels.
Well, and then
like
the new redos are like
Cerberus and
alternate realities and stuff. So
yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, that's I don't know 10 enough to speak to if there's more story to tell.
Yeah.
To me, I'm just kind of oh, you're right. Advent Children is a sequel, but that wasn't a game. But that's a good point.
10-2 just changed combat, so that's why I didn't play it. Like I checked it out and I wanted more turn-based.
Dude, I thought Advent Children was the coolest freaking thing ever at the time.
But the movie? Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even play 7, but I knew everything about it because I had friends who were obsessed with 7, so I absorbed it and then had no interest in playing it myself. And then that came out and I was like, oh, Cloud's cool. Sephiroth looks neat. Let's go watch it. And I was like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen.
It didn't really make any sense, but it was beautiful at the time.
No, it didn't. But it was very pretty. It was very, very pretty. Let's see. Unknown character super chatted. Forgiven Pandering. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go become a Sin Eater. That'll be my name.
Very well.
Please kill me gently. Joshua Stingle celebrating 8 months by saying 550 watching, only 150 likes. For shame, people. Like the stream go. Liking
does help out the stream a lot. It's a great way to free to help the stream and subscribe, of course. But likes are as good as a subscription if you've already subscribed.
Yeah. Kyle, come find me while we wrap this up.
Okay.
While we wrap this up.
All right.
Darkman, thanks for Super Chat, said they've actually said they intentionally keep your relationship with the other Cylons vague to let people kind of interpret how they want.
Sure. And I think that's a way to do it, too.
Is this why anytime I type in Alize or Alphino, the autocomplete is how old?
Well, is that why? That's just people being people, man. Like, you can't stop people from being people. I would assume it's more along the lines of like, well, Y'shtola, right? Because Y'shtola's a fan favorite. So putting her in a relationship would alienate fans who have headcanoned that direction. But for me personally, like I'm kind of fine being a stoic warrior of light, and I'd probably.
Paul in chat says at least they're checking.
Okay, back to my point. I wouldn't personally go for a Scion because we're all really complex individuals and kind of messed up. I'm more of a Yagiri man.
That is one of the funniest chats I've ever seen in our chat. Yeah, I will say post Shadowbringers, the absolute Oriange thirst that has been present in our chat has been palpable.
Yeah. To be fair, he is a handsome man.
Dost thou lift? Brethren. I guess he would end that with.
I have arrived. Was I?
Yes. Oh, wonderful.
Where
Paul Scott arrived at 5 months and said, regarding science romance, I think all of the Y'shtola Thancred interactions makes more sense with the headcanon that they absolutely banged in their early 20s. They do kind of have a Dr. House Cuddy relationship, don't they?
I mean, just shop a glass of wine into Y'shtola's hands for any of those scenes. I love it. Like, he's like struggling with like fatherhood and like how to help an individual. She's just over there like, hey, say something nice right now. She's great.
Yeah. I could see you taking their friction in that direction. I could see. I haven't taken it that direction, but I don't think it's completely off base.
Yeah.
Callow, thanks for the super chat. We need Final Fantasy X-0 following Braska, Jekt, and Oron.
Who was Jekt
anything with more anything with more Oron I'd be into. I don't remember Braska. I don't remember Braska at all.
I don't remember Jekt at all. Huh, I don't remember Jekt at all.
I don't know. No, me. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I do. Never mind. I do. I was thinking of Waka, though. I was thinking of Waka.
Yeah,
like, that's Waka.
It's easy to think of Waka.
Yeah. I need to play 10. 10 is at the tip top of my want to go play it.
I thought you played it, or did you just not finish it?
I did. I never beat it.
Oh, okay.
I never beat it. Plus, I played it like 2 years after the PS2 release, so it was when I got my PS2, whenever that was. It wasn't right at release. It was like one of the first things I played, so it was a long time ago, and I remember almost nothing except not really caring for Blitzball. So, yeah. Go play. I know, so I have thought to go play it, and then every time I launch it, I go, I should probably stream this, and then I turn it off.
That can happen. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, I was the perfect age for all that, the kiss in the lake and everything. There's a kiss in the lake. They kiss.
There's a kiss in the lake, yeah.
Kiss.
Well, there's a lot of romance in other Final Fantasies. Yeah. There's a ton of romance. Yeah. No, yeah. We've been over this. I'm not going to belabor it, but yeah, Lulu. You know, Lulu.
That the one with the open shoulders?
I was getting dark and emo at the time. Okay.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. You know, it was a game of the goth girl. I was into it.
Yeah.
Belts, yes, also belts. Lots of belts. KLG Chaos, thanks for the super chat. That's one thing I loved about SWTOR. They did the relationships well for an MMO. Also, why don't you love me, Ishtola? Why?
Kristen was pissed.
Listen, I can't help you with that last one.
I got my relationship in like level, I don't remember how many levels there were, but it was like a third through the game, and they just, for her Sith warrior, like there was that dude, the handsome dude, I forget his name, but he was like an Inquisitor or Imperial agent. Like, it took forever. Yeah.
I did mine really late because I also did. You did a Sith Warrior? I don't think.
I did an Inquisitor.
Oh, okay. I did a Sith Warrior, and
I was macking out in like 3 hours, and she had to play honestly like 24 to 40 hours before she could even like start romancing that guy.
Yeah, I don't remember her name, but she's the Jedi that you turn in the Sith Warrior line. That's who I ended up romancing, and it's very late that all that happens. But it was truly the most evil shit I've ever done in a video game, and I still feel a little guilty about it. Because you have the option to like turn her, kill her master, and then romance her, and that was all of the worst. I went down that road. Yeah? I was just like, this is dark.
That was the
darkest shit I've ever done in a video game with choices.
That was that old BioWare, where you would like, you'd find a family trying to escape a war-torn planet, and you could just be like, I'm gonna extort them for points. Oh, my Force Lightning's better now. I did it. Like, some of those things you did in old KOTOR were messed up.
Yeah, and it's like I wasn't even like I didn't look up who was like what the romance options were or anything like that. I was just kind of playing the game and just going about my time and just kind of making the choices I wanted to make, and that's what ended up unfolding. And I was like, I am horrible. This is bad.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. All right, and then we'll set sail.
Wonderful. He's gonna go tinkle everybody. He doesn't want to tell us, but that's what he's doing. Was it Jaisa? Okay, you can light side romance her. It takes 2 expansions, but you can. Okay, interesting. Yeah. I almost never play evil in those types of games, but I figured, well, I'm already a Sith, so why not go for broke? I was nice to the Twi'lek though. The Twi'lek companion you get. I don't remember any names from SWTOR, but I know I was nice to that character. I think I was nice to most of the characters, even though I went like hardcore dark side. Set sail, or we're laying anchor. We will lay anchor once Kyle is back. Bounty Hunter Romance was only one character. Vet. Yes, that's right. Vet. How could I forget Vet? I used to laugh because it was like, oh, her name's Corvette for her. That's her long name. Hoist up that thing. All right. I burned down on SWTOR because I didn't want to replay everything light dark. I could see that.
There shouldn't be a surprise, but yeah, lots of crossover with the Old Republic MMO here. I understand that. Like, it's a story-based MMO. That makes perfect sense that a lot of people played it.
Yeah. Yeah, you were very much the hero of your story. Dude, it would take zero convincing if you ever get the hair to duo stream a SWTOR playthrough.
I've heard like it's like the story just keeps going. Like there's a lot of people who just do the play for free, don't really care about all the flashing bells and whistles and hot bucks that are, constantly advertised to you, and you just go, you know what, I'm just gonna play it for the story and then leave.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's how I played it at launch. I got to the end and I was like, oh, there's no end game. Cool, I'm out of here. But I had a great time. I regret nothing. Money well spent. I'm gonna click on Lou Reek now, Kyle.
Okay, one second. I just want to like do a brief reminder.
Now you're just teasing the chat.
I'm not. No, because we got pretty far through this one already.
Well, with you stalling this much, I assume we're gonna click on Lou Reek and Emmett's gonna show up and have words with us.
That'd be wonderful if he showed up and told off Rich Boy. But,
you mean my dad owns a dealership, boy?
Yeah, he's very much the dad owns a dealership. Do we know why he's rich? Has that come to light yet? Or has he just been kind of pulling our chain around as he sort of, and then he has like servants that show up and give him tidings. And my lord, your package is here. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we've met him and his package career.
No, Christian. No, I am not going to forget it. Never.
Okay, that's right. We are dealing with the archer, who's Andrea? That's her name? Andrea? Oh, no, that's the eater name. That's her eater name. I had a long discussion in the Discord with several people. Thank you for helping me out, everybody who was a part of that conversation about what we dubbed GPPs or GGPs, if you prefer, during the last stream.
Points, good person points?
Yeah. Also works as good gal points. But so I had quite a few questions about the crystals that were being dished out, and basically they're just like they're prize medals from being a good person, so don't read into them too much.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did get hung up on that a bit last stream.
Yeah, because the colors matched as to the colors that they had there in the Warriors of Darkness fight, so I was wondering how they got those crystals over to the source, having dropped it here on his person as it ends. We had hired hand show up. Oh, okay, this was just like so he had like scouts out. He was paying people to try to find the Archer Sin Eater lady. We had the sad flashback where... Right, what happened here? Like, yeah, so she shows up, all ghostly, and we echoed into her memories, where she fought like the Giga Chad stag Coeurl thing with the big antlers, like the mega moose.
Yeah.
So she's got all her friends, and they're all like, "Don't do it! You're gonna die!" And then, did she have a headache here? Is that what happened? She was gonna like shoot it? Oh, it like blasted with like a sonic blast, and she was down while her friends got destroyed. She buried her friends. Not gonna end like this. I promise I'll kill the God's damned beast if it's the last thing I do. And that's where we faded out, was Lou Reek being kind of sad about that.
So, yeah, this is the journey that she's on, much like Brandon was on that journey with the princess from Verbert.
Yeah. So we're learning about the Warriors of Light in the past, while also exploring Lou Reek's personal journey in this, which seems to be one of like doing things himself, and maybe coming out the other side less of a dealership boy.
Yeah. I don't think it's necessarily revenge again, or at least not in the same way, because it's her revenge, not Lou Reek's. Whereas before, Granson was the one who wanted revenge. I guess Brandon. Which I can't believe they just named him Brandon.
But it's like the Paul Atreides or whatever. Yeah, it's a very fantasy name.
Yeah, Duncan Idaho over here was also wanting to do some, have some revenge. Well, we didn't really find that out until the very end, when you find like the double cross with the who was it? It was like the Vizier or something.
Yeah, the evil Vizier, which I like evil Viziers a lot. I'm
always down for an evil Vizier trope. Yeah. Maybe not that solo duty, but I'm always down for an evil Vizier. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Cool.
May I click on the Lou Reek?
Yep. Click away.
May I?
You may begin.
Who is Lou Reek? Was I Lou Reeking?
I think you were Lou Reeking.
Was I doing my normal voice that I do for annoying young characters?
Maybe? Did we do a whole stream of that voice?
Maybe. I don't know. Actually, before we go, Razriga, thank you for the 4 months. Said my personal headcanon is that Oriange hit his amazing bod because every man and woman with a pulse would hit on him, thus distracting him from books.
That's true. That's true. And those are big books he's been lifting.
So then he just got stuck with the Fae, and he's like, "Oh, the Fae aren't into me, so I'm gonna let my guns fly." Was that what happened?
Wait, is your name Slander? Okay, first of all, Mr. Slander. Ain't no one hating on Doom, but just the names in Doom.
Just the names. The names are dumb in Dune. I love Dune, but the names are silly.
I will not have it spread that known Dune haters grinding gear.
We thought it very amusing last week when we were doing the tank roll quest that the Warrior of Light was just named Brandon, which seemed like a really just kind of normal, normal from a Western perspective name in Final Fantasy XIV, where I usually have to jump between entirely different nationalities in terms of pronunciation at the drop of a hat. So when I think of extremely normal names in extremely high fiction, I think of Dune.
Yep.
Because it is a grandiose space opera with names like Duncan, Idaho.
It's a damn good book too. Worth a read.
Yeah. Super Sideswiper, think of it super chat. Say crystals are crystals of light, much like how your own Warrior of Light got crystals for doing various heroics. They also got them from Heidelin. Yes, we had a long discussion about this on the last stream.
Yeah, and then it continued in the Discord, and like the orb we borrowed from Matoya is a crystal of light. They don't have to be shaped like that. The colors aren't terribly important as my current knowledge, and you get them for non-primal things, just like doing a good deed sometimes, like help an old lady across the street, and Heidelin would be like, "Hey, here's your crystal of light."
Correction, the greatest warrior to ever live, Duncan, Idaho. Okay, first of his name. There they are, Tuna and Val, come to rejoin their bosom companion in the great hunt.
Wow.
There's got to be a better way to say that, Lou. It is well that you have, for I have obtained new information concerning a sighting of Andrea on Calusia. The fiend has transformed yet another deadly mark, a great bear in this instance, into an even deadlier eater. And so it falls to Reek, Tuna, and Val to slay the newborn eater and continue their pursuit of Norvrant's most notorious virtue. To Calusia and to glory.
Wow. Yeah. Accurate, and I'm sure it won't get grading at all.
Not at all. I'm also definitely not having a total flare up of allergies today.
All right, hang on. I got show hot. I got a button here that I just gotta figure out where it can, we'll just, all right. We're gonna put this.
All the cat boys don't have scratchy voices, just all the nerds.
Why don't you want to move? Be unlocked.
Although I guess if we're doing accurate nerd voices, it would just be my normal voice.
Yeah, that's true. Why isn't that button?
I feel like you're bullying the guy, but also that voice fits. Have you met Lurik?
Okay, let's just turn you off. Save. All right, hang on. Heading over. Button.
It's because cat boys have raspy tongues. Thinking about how I would make that sound.
What, having like the sandpaper tongue?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be somewhat lispy, like the tongue is catching. Like
that's why you don't make out with Y'shtola.
I hadn't thought of it. Why did you? Oh my God! Can I ban Kyle from from our own stream?
That would be weird. That would be weird. I'd risk it.
Hey Kyle, you know that scene in Chainsaw Man? Now imagine it with a hairball.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. No.
All right, I'm sort of Shoha ready. I'm ready. I'm here at Reek. Let's be in a party. Why not?
We should be in a party.
Yeah, let's party.
Invite to party. Rendezvous with Lurik and Calusia. All right, here we go.
Calusia.
It's a weird Tuesday, y'all. So I take no ownership over the weirdness that comes out of my mouth.
Exactly. We're just playing a video game. Oh my God, my gauge is fine. It'll just live there. It'll be a little overlap, but I don't even know what meditation is.
I'm sorry, Sandberry. I'm so sorry. Let us brook no further delay and commence our search. Separately, as before in Amarang, if you catch the eater first, I grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you will not be disappointed if the reverse were to occur. Surely not. Surely not. Actually, I would be surprised if the reverse were to occur.
Oh, he's a bard. Okay.
I myself will be will be most put out if I happen to lose to you a second time. And so on that note, may the best hunter win.
All right, Lou. You got a heart of gold, Lou.
We love you, Lou. I can't really do an impression, but another fitting voice for Lou would probably be Chris from Family Guy.
Oh God, how would you even do that? Yeah.
I can't do it. I don't even know how Seth Green does it because it's not Seth Green's voice.
Yeah. That is a very unique voice.
It's a really unique voice. I find it extremely difficult to do an impression of. Wait, where am I? Oh God, I forgot I was doing side quests out here one day, and I still have lingering things.
There has been. I've seen several people message me about doing the Aether quests on stream, so we'll do those. We'll do those on stream. People have been saying some of the.
Oh, we've done them before.
Yeah. But I think back in like Heaven's Room, people like half them offline and.
Yeah, during that, but during Stormblood, we did them all online. Although I will say there were a couple days over the Christmas break where I was like, I might just go do my Aether Currents quests, and I would have felt no guilt.
Maybe it's certain ones that we need to pay attention to. But
yeah.
Are you ready to channel?
I'm channeling it.
All right.
You survey your surroundings, but you find no trace of the bear you seek. Search for the bear-like sin eater. Oh, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue searching for that bear-like sin eater.
Gotta find the bear.
You gotta find it. Yeah, we also need to do more fates because my mounted speed is jack out here.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that change.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere I can track that and see how many more fates I need to do?
I don't know. Would it be in like the Ether Current menu thing there? Despite looking far and wide, you fail to find a trace of the bear you seek. Perhaps Lou Reek is indeed a better hunter this day. Or maybe he got lucky. Yeah. Shared
travel. Travel.
Yeah, because travel's where you have like your Ether Current tracker. So it makes sense that.
I'm not sure I've ever used that menu.
We looked at it back in the day. It's not something you open once you're done with it. So.
Oh, you're right. I remember this now. Is that the? No, wait. Isn't that? Oh, it's not the same number for every zone. Oh wait, yes it is. It's just Calusi. It's very the unfilled ones are damn near the same color as the background. Okay, I see this now. Very cool. Thank you. Didn't know that.
Oh, no information display.
Who dis?
Huh. I didn't know. Excuse me. I was riding past. I was surprised that we have a whole zone we haven't visited in this expansion.
It's up the lift, Kyle, which we haven't gone up yet.
Well, that's not a unique zone, though, right?
Oh, you're talking about the question mark to the south?
Yeah, because that'd be the other half of Calusia. There's.
Yeah.
Oh no, there is a big question mark there below Yulmore. There's a whole thing.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay, I'm too busy reading menus. I'm turning around. Here I come.
I'm gonna start reading Lurie.
Go for it.
Hate to say it, Tuna and Val, but it seems we're late to the party. Landbird and his mates slew the bear before we could. You want to be dude with Varian's ponytail?
Varian's ponytail? Oh, sure. Wait, are you suggesting that Hien is a Varian knockoff?
No, Hanzo is a Hien knockoff.
Right.
I think Hien came before Hanzo.
So it's true then. You've cast your lot with the boy, you poor daft sods.
But I don't understand. The eater was a newborn. How could you possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did?
Well, see, that's the problem with relying on hired help. They're loyal to your coin, not you. And you're not the only one willing to open his purse. But more importantly, Reek, what's this I hear about you hunting Andrea? With help, I mean, rather than all by your lonesome. I have a distinct memory of you storming off in a huff, saying you didn't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me I'm wrong. Do as you like, help or no. You have no chance of beating me to the prize. 'Cause, unlike you, I'm not all talk. And neither are me mates. Speaking of mates, how much did it cost you to buy his friendship? Do tell. Oh, they laugh together. They're like snowboard villains. They're like serious, like college beer movie villains.
You're not wrong. Piss off, Landbird. Why are you still here? You got your mark, didn't you?
You should choose your friends more carefully, sinner. When all goes wrong, don't say I didn't warn you. And then they laugh as they
Listen,
off
I
in
don't
their
want to
Honda.
continue piling on, but
Yeah.
dude, frilly shorts have got to be the lamest article of clothing
Oh, his frilly shorts.
I've seen. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not into them. I'm not into them.
And then they continue below. Yeah, no, it's a lacking fashion.
Yeah.
At least he matches with the top frills, so he didn't just like wear frilly shorts and call it good.
He is coordinated. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You have questions, I am sure. As you may have surmised, Lambert was once a comrade of mine. I took him into my service that we might hone our skills battling sin eaters in preparations for facing Andrea. Those dogs in the distance sure are excited. However, I soon came to see that he was not all that capable of a hunter, and so I dissolved our working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in stride, and instead resolved to recruit new companions that he might beat me at my own game. It would seem that his fortunes have improved greatly of late, so much so that I fear we can no longer afford to dedicate time to tracking lesser eaters and must devote our undivided attention to the pursuit of Andrea. As such, we should get back to the Crystarium, but before we depart, I have one other matter to attend to in Yulmore. If I might trouble you to accompany me, eh? No, that says ah. Ah, but of course you will. Let us be off. Thank you, Kyle.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
I don't really remember. Was there like a whole the sinner like hunters? Like, do they get like credit and turn them in for stuff? I don't remember the smaller story that started this whole kind of thing, and if we're like part of a club now.
I thought he was just on the hunt and was hiring us to help. He was all excited and he was always talking about bringing us food and shit and doting on us. No, do not talk to Alphino. That's MSQ, Garrett. Back,
Okay.
Garrett.
Oh, they are a bounty hunter. Okay, and there's bounties. Okay, cool.
Yeah, back to the beehive.
That would be really fun. Oh, do we need to go to the beehive?
Accompany Lubric to Yulmore.
All right. And that'd be a fun story to explore. It was so much fun when the game first started, seeing the very like isekai guild kind of drama with the other parties as you were just getting going. Obviously, the first doesn't really have time for that because we show up a rather important person, but it would have been enjoyable.
Dance with me, Kyle.
Very well. Allow me to. Oh wait, hey, I've poorly put my accept friend request over my emotes. So I have to accept friends before I can dance. Are we gonna do it? What's going on? What's going on? Why is this? The menu's angry at me.
It's gone too long. I'm
Okay,
gonna click
yeah,
on Rule
okay,
League.
all right, Lubric.
Tuna, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother.
Oh.
Also, you, Val, sorry. Father, this is my traveling companion and dear friends, Tuna and Val.
He seems very invested.
You can only see one of them at a time due to cinematic limitations. He have resolved to hunt a particular deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is. That to pursue it is to court death itself. However, when we last triumph over the fiend, all of Norvron shall sing our praises. Won't that be wonderful, Father?
Oh dear.
So long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. I can do without all the petty details.
Damn. Who?
Is that the dad?
Is that the dad? Was that the dad's name?
I wasn't reading the name before.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, that's dad's name. That's dad's name.
Why isn't he? Okay, all right.
Why isn't he dad? Yeah.
Lurik's dad.
Spoiler, spoiler protection.
How much do you require this time? Out with it. Oh, never mind. Just give the boy my coin purse, won't you? I am sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits.
Oh, eye contact.
That is why you are here, is it not? Another handout. Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah. I am mad.
Mad because smug.
Yeah.
You know, I honestly don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, father. We're leaving Tuna Val right now.
And Dad's gone. Oh no, Dad was respawning. He was spawning in. Speak to my manservant and leave me to my entertainment.
Dad's gone. Oh no, that's Dad. He's right there. Different name though. Disinterested patriarch.
Aw, the diligent manservant.
Oh
cares
my
a
word.
little bit.
Oh my word, everybody.
You can't even talk to Mom. Wow. Well, Dad sucks.
Well, that's a back to the Coeurl.
Yeah, back to the Coeurl, everybody. Dad sucks.
Man, Lurik has a set of legs.
He's going. He's going. Well, you know, he was mad running.
Fast because mad?
Yeah, he was doing the kind of run as he ran out, stormed out.
Of going to the pendants. I'm using crystals to travel.
Okay, good on you.
I thought it was a subtle reminder, and you're just committing. You're just gonna commit. I respect it, Kyle. I respect your decision.
And no, I teleported. I turned around.
Oh, okay.
Could we do that quest before going in the MSQ like we did? Before freeing Yulmore, in a sense?
What quest?
I'm just curious if Dad would be, like, under Vothri enthrallment when he sucks, or does he actually suck right now?
Oh, you mean if we wanted to do this role quest, could we complete it before we unlock the Aetheryte at Yulmore?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Oh, yes, you can? Okay.
Okay,
It would
so
just
Dad
be
just sucks.
less convenient to get to Yulmore.
Right.
You'd have to hoof it to Yulmore because you wouldn't have access to the Aetheryte.
In that case, we could still make an excuse. Well, you know, Dad's just, like, enthralled or whatever. He's like, you know, he's just following Vothri. He doesn't suck that bad. But no, Dad just sucks.
Yeah. Forgive me, Tuna and Val, but I would forgo the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in rather dour spirits. I mean, also you left without the money to buy the wine. I mean, I'm just gonna, I'm just calling it like I see it. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I am a free citizen of Yulmore. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring. Which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I am no fool, though. I am well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of the Crystarium. People are wont to judge to uncharitable conclusions, or jump to charitable conclusions. It was not hard to piece this together, Lurik. You were doting on us rather extremely.
And, you know, all your manservants and such that would show up and give you stuff. Yeah. Cat's out of the bag, dude.
Yeah. I feel as though I have established a rapport, though, and so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. Now then, since Lambert has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrea before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I refuse Father's coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct the search by ourselves. Moreover, I am rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time. But I trust that will not deter you from joining me anon? I was never in this for the gill. I'm going with, I don't know. I have to think on it, because I've been kind of a jerk to Lurik this whole time, and I don't see why I should break rank. Please do not toy with me so.
Oh, wow.
If nothing else,
You went for
think
it.
of the fame and fabulous reward we'll receive when we finally slay Andrea. Surely that is incentive enough for you to stay the proverbial course. Here's a paltry sum.
Oh, so the quest just completes. Yeah, he said, really? I mean, of course you weren't. Perish the thought.
I think it's adorable that he's like, no one knows I'm rich, even though he's essentially in here getting bottle service.
Yeah.
Lurik is just like stunting.
The Hunter's Legacy.
Who is this weak? Says Les Lawrence. Like Lurik, you've been kind of living it up, you know, which is fine. You know, I'm down for you know, big money energy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You just got to own it.
Well, he's using his money for good, so it's a commendable thing. Granted, you know, he may want some personal glory and fun out of it, but still, you know, he's doing more than his dad is.
Yeah. Well, you gotta pump the brakes on that, Kyle. We haven't heard the whole backstory. It's gonna be like Ranjit. We're gonna have one scene where the dad's just like, and this is my tragic backstory.
Yes, I've spent so much money in the pursuit of things. This isn't even my real life.
I have a tragic fortune. It's a tragic fortune. You do not understand. You do not understand. Crystal, thanks for the super chat. Said, working so behind on the conversation, but if you happen to want to play SWTOR together, I would watch the heck out of it. Good to know.
Yeah.
It'll probably happen at some point.
That's deep on the list there, because we just started at Monster Hunter too, and that's a thick game.
Yeah. Plus other Final Fantasies have been greatly requested. Folks have been wanting us to do some Last of Us intrigue because of the show.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll get there. Lurik says, see me in this cutscene. That's what he says. He knows the dip to black effect in Premiere. He knows how to do that. Tuna, Val, my friends, thank the gods you're here. Ever since we parted ways, I have been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea. But alas. Only the Crystarium?
Both of these are quite savage.
Yes.
I'll go with only the Crystarium. It's a little more polite.
Well, of course. Surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish. No, you just walk.
Yeah, you go. You adventure.
But never mind all that. For it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Renda Ray's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before, and I had. My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy, probably with a book checked out from the library in the Crystarium. 'Twas a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon their quarry in a desert and there attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength and the hunter a fatal weakness. And so in the ensuing struggle, her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale?
I would.
Nodders. Then there can be no doubt Renda Ray is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvara to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in light of all of this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments that forever changed each of these fallen heroes. Makes sense, doesn't it? Renda Ray became being a hunter of notorious marks in life and in death. I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed a reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Renda Ray's activities, the better our chances of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see why my former wet nurse, Miss Olvara, lives in Gate Town on Calusia. Let us be off then.
I've never liked the term wet nurse.
No, it Yeah.
It's messy. Like, I get the purpose of the occupation, certainly, and for royalty and all that. You're busy. You can't lock down. But it just sounds like you're just firing everywhere, and it just sounds messy. I've never liked it. So I had a question about this. Because Brandon's Sin Eater was going around collecting stuff. So it's kind of a haunting situation where your body Sin Eater still goes around kind of doing the stuff that it was doing in life. That's why his ghost was collecting items. Because I still don't really understand that part.
Yes, but also they just kind of seem like overall special Sin Eaters because they just look like themselves.
Yeah. Or
right.
There's also like an element of like maybe they left their bodies behind and their possessed bodies because they went to the other world with Elidibus.
Right. There's that too. But then there were also wardens that look special because now we've had Titania and now Vothri, who are wardens that just look like themselves.
Do we have? Okay, hang on. Let me actually begin my travel to the point where we're heading to, and then I will. Do we have a justification for why Sin Eaters, why there are Light Wardens, and why there are the number of them there are? Or is it just a video game kind of thing, which is fine too?
I'm unsure.
Okay, I'm fine with it being a video game thing. Because killing things is fun. In video games. I'm heading out of Gate Town. I've got a bit of a walk, but I'll be there.
Lyrilleth, in the meantime, saying 3 cheers for more Monster Hunter in the future. It's super fun co-op. Perfect match for you guys. Thank you for the 2 months, Lyrilleth. We will get back to it. Yeah. Oh, hey, we have we have Jesse and Marco in chat. Hey, guys.
Oh, wow.
So there's no reason, but it does relate to something else.
Okay.
All right. Not just the convenient number of zones.
Yeah, it's also just like it's a great device for making boss battles. No different than like having to collect all the Zelda crystals and take them to the Temple of Time. It's just a fun thing to do to collect them all.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Are you friends?
I'm gonna talk to Lurik now.
Yep.
Oh, are you gonna insult this old lady?
No, I was just checking up what Oliveira was about.
Tuna, Val, this is Miss Olvara, the wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time. But when I came of age, she was forced to leave. Yeah, that's usually how it works, but thanks for explaining it to us.
Like, yeah, but that's extra sucky. Oh, that's extra sucky.
It's Yulmore. Are you surprised?
No, but like, like a painter and you can't paint and you get kicked out. Like, that sucks. But like, being the wet nurse, the like surrogate mother for somebody, and then they're like, job's over, get out.
Oh wait, I thought people didn't leave Yulmore. Why didn't they just feed Olvara so much mule that she turned into a Sin Eater?
Well, I think we only really know the canary situation, but I think it's kind of like you're so awesome you get to ascend. So
or does she end up like the one person that survived being thrown off the balcony?
I think it sounds like you just leave, like your job ran out. It wasn't a disgruntled thing. You were just dismissed a duty because you couldn't perform your duty anymore.
Okay. Anyway, are you gonna Olvara since you already started reading in Old Lady voice?
You've grown into such a strapping young man, but I can't imagine you came to Gate Down just to pay me a visit, my little reek.
Not in front of them, if you please. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. What was that hunter, perchance the warrior of light, Renda Ray? I'm going to say Rachel Ray at least once today.
Of all the reasons you could have come. Aye, those stories were of Renda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day. And the legends so many inspired to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's mind. It's getting a little Irish in here, but you'll excuse me. When I was younger, for all the good they'd done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death as a Sin Eater. But
Where's our good friend Scott Johnson's? Every time he tries to do it.
But despite all that, me and my mates, oh god, it's getting worse, still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, and that she might inspire future generations, as she had ours. So, years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names.
Then it's true. The hero who I looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring do drove me to take up the bow as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Olvara, Tuna Val and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search. Namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again?
Wicked White? Is that? Oh, my little Reek. Very well. Even as a young hunter, Rachel Ray, incredible hearing was unparalleled. Okay, I made this assumption, but I'm glad they're just addressing it. She could track down a quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from miles away, even by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch. Eventually, Renderay would know, and her aim was always true and good. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades, earned fame and fortune. Look at my pictures in my wallet, dearie. As their reputation swelled, so did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice. And so they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Norvrant, the Devourer of Souls, Balm Quilts.
Balm Kits? Keats?
Oh, I like quilts. But when Renda Ray did not realize that this was her greatest strength would prove her undoing, for when she faced Balm Quilts, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. Like Venom.
Wait.
Because Venom did the bells and the rocket ships. And then she got sent to this. Yeah, this is a perfect analogy because she went, then she went to space. It's perfect. After burying her hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures. To them, she was a breath of fresh air. They all drank a lot right in front of, what was his face at the trolley? He's right over there. Really sad. To them, actually, that was like 1,000 years ago. Never mind. That's not canon.
Yeah,
he wasn't born yet.
Yeah, you're talking about, oh god, yeah, what was his name?
Murray. Mary Berries. What was his name?
Magnus.
Magnus.
Thank you, Solomir.
To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simplest pleasures. They knew not of her fallen friends or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. I do not remember the one on the right at all.
Oh, yeah, who's the Elizon?
Yeah, because there's the Elizon wizard, right? And then this is the Lalafell, which has a beard, so I guess this still hasn't been explained yet, but yeah, everyone else is accounted for.
Is there going to be a surprise one when we get to the mystery zone?
Oh, maybe that's our special. We did all the quests and we get to find out about Super Secret one.
Super Secret Warrior of Light?
Yeah, I bet they did something awful like sacrifice their life energy so they could go to the source.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, didn't they give, Arbor killed all of them so they could go to the source, and that's why the
that was
bloody
argued
axe,
against. Yes, I got some messages about that. That is unconfirmed, perhaps. It is.
Oh, that's unfair. If you're messaging Kyle in between streams, that is unfair.
The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Renda Ray. While in Clusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall and fateful day. Earplugs, they called them.
Dear God. Got a nice, never mind.
And
never mind.
But scratch your tongue. And
The
then
things you put on your ears are called cans, and I almost said nice set of cans, and I stopped myself.
Nice. Should have gone with it. Then, while engaging in adventure in Ratika, a rumor reached Rendare's ears. Bonquilt's Scourge of Norvin, Devourer of Souls, blessed be his name, had been spotted wandering the swamps. 'Twas a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunts her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, the fear of losing her new companions, as she had her old. So it was that Rendare ventured forth in secret, resolving to slay her hated foe, Quilts alone. Oh, that's why last stream everyone was being oh, the Ellison model. Yeah, everyone was going off about Ellison, so the Ellison must be important because everyone was talking about Ellison models last time. Okay, it's coming together.
You teases,
yeah,
you bunch of teases.
You bunch of teases. So it was that Rendare ventured forth in secret, resolving to slay her hated foe Quilts alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Vengeance claimed. She rejoined Ardbert and the others and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dreaded beasts. But from that day forward, she was Rendare, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her companions would be celebrated forevermore. Except for when everybody hated her guts.
I don't remember that part from being a child, Grandma, but thanks. It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin eater I swore to slay. Never meet your heroes, kid.
Yep. What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was and will always be a hero to me, and to you, I hope.
Honors. Thank you, Miss Olvara, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon. So, Tuna, Val, remember the story I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Quilts, Wet Nurse over here says, the one that took her from Amarang to Calusia, then her next destination must be... Be honest, kid, I wasn't paying that close attention.
Well, she went to Ratika Greatwood to fight the beast, so I assume Ratika Greatwood. The bottom one is deceptively correct sounding, but I'm gonna go top.
Right, that was where she laid low the beast at last, in the Cytia swamps, to be precise. Cytia? And so that is where we shall go. Let us away!
Now listen, Reek. There's an awful lot of people who don't know about Rendare, or the world, for that matter. So...
Getting a little meta, but
yeah,
okay.
A little meta, sure.
A little macro, I guess.
Well, she did get kicked out, you know. So wherever you go and whatever you see, remember to not take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you as good and true. Listen to your heart and decide for yourself. Stay off social media and be safe.
There might just be a gremlin in your house.
Val, was it? Tuna, you too? It's a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunity they could. But when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is that it's a miracle the boy turned out as well as he did. Bless him. One can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes for you as well, I should think.
By the power of friendship.
That's the kind of, we were talking about earlier, that's the kind of wholesomeness I go, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Friendship. I know he may be a bit exhausting at times, but do try to be patient with Reek. All right. I'm gonna fire up.
He's fine.
I'm gonna fire up the teleport, and I'll be right back.
Nice. How we feeling, stream? How we feeling? I'm following Kyle's teleport. You wouldn't download a car. I would definitely download a car. 100%. I would download a car given the chance. You know, with the advent of 3D printing, those old commercials were right. No, they're wrong. I would download a car, and people have. Wandering knockers farming when. See, accompany Lou Reek to Raktika, Hunter's Legacy. So we're traveling to the west and then south. Butting around with crafting on my Steam Deck while working, in quotations. Nice, nice. I can't fit a decent car on my printer 3x5 build plate, though. You got to break it up into small enough pieces, and then you piece it together at the end like Legos. I would download a car, I'd reestablish Saturn, and laugh at GM. Katie's first car was a Saturn. It was like plastic. You could push in on it, and it would bend but not dent. It was weird. But it had flip lights, which instantly made it cool. I'm just gonna get ahead of Kyle here. He's gonna be like, "Where'd Garrett go?" I'm gonna be like, "I'm at the quest."
I have returned.
Eat my dust, Kyle. I'm already at Lou Reek.
Oh, very well.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna stretch real quick. I can
go
feel
for
my
it.
back tightening up.
Go for it.
I'll be
Hello,
right back.
everybody.
I'm gonna go pet a dog.
You all talked about Legos while I was gone? How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. This Thursday, we will be continuing the MSQery. I assume going up the ladder and whatnot. I will be speaking to the MS Curator today about our possible stopping points, so that has not been decided. Otherwise, I'd be happy to tell you about it. And I'm very much looking forward to that. New video comes out tomorrow. The second half of our MSQ video from the previous week. Probably some more Monster Hunter Friday. And I've been playing God of War Ragnarok. No stops, cut the brakes. Well, I mean, we have to make the videos. It really just depends. It depends. Also, we do want to... I've been told that we have to go... We have to complete the ladder, I think, to go to the upper zone in order to do the healer quest. So we do want to have all the role quests done before we hit the point where we have to, like, turn them in. So we want to have them all done before we get there. Yeah, looking duty-esque. And now we know, like, these are proper challenges, like, these aren't... I mean, they might make us play as other memories or other people, but they're supposed to be challenging. Could she have a friend fly you? I guess so, but we're gonna do it Thursday, and then we have healer ready. My red mage is still 70, so I have a lot of leveling still to do on my... We are on Coeurl. You can find details about it in the description of this video. Do we all have plans to do the crafting and gathering quest lines? I have done a little bit of gathering and such. Or I guess I've done a bit of crafting. I think the weird part about one of those streams would be like the gift giving, because I'd like to actually learn how to craft, and I would be afraid if we streamed it, because particularly for the story, that we'd have people giving us exactly what we need to jump ahead. So like we'd craft 300 shirts, and then like someone would be like, here's all the thread to make 500 pants, and it wouldn't be like, it wouldn't actually learn how to do crafting. So I'd be more interested right now in a crafting, like a stream where we sit down with a Omni crafter and like learn how to craft. rather than like plow turbo through crafting quests for the story. But that's me. It depends. Yeah, if people like that, I don't think like a relic grind would be terrible. Maybe like if we did like a relic grind once a week or like once a month or every 2 weeks or something, that could be kind of fun. Kind of like we did our, what was that place called, where we fought all the things and got the crystals with Coeurl. Like that was fun for a night. You know, not something you'd want to do every week for me. Eureka. Yeah, Eureka was like a really cool hangout event. We were all able, like a lot of us were able to go in there together. It was a really, really fun hangout event. And that kind of stuff would be fun occasionally. But I don't think it would become a staple of the weekly content we create around here. Do I know about Crafter's Relics? I don't. Is that the weird thing that Jack Lee was showing off in the Discord? Looked like a... it looked like a giant glowing glassworks, shall we say? And thank you for the super chats. Much appreciated. We'll read them when Garrett gets back so he can enjoy them as well. Enjoy them as well. Yeah, their own weapons. Right. Crafting is a pyramid scheme? Well, it's supposed to be. That's how you drive a MMO economy. What sort of gameplay do I do off stream? Not recently because I've got a 10-week-old. So I have not been doing too much off-stream gaming. You know, one big wonder there. But I like Wondrous Tales a lot. I like dungeons just like Garrett. So we do a lot of I do a lot of Wondrous Tales when I'm playing. I also just like glamming and hanging out. Like I really like Dome and Restoration. So that's why my inventory is a mess right now, because I keep overdoing Dome and Restoration. I have too many items. Everyone just leaves and gives me all the items, so I turn them into Dome and Restoration. So I really, like, that's my favorite thing to do offline, is, like, I sit down, I got this big bag I'm going through, and, like, oh, this is going in the glam box, and this goes to Doma, and this, oh, well, maybe I'll keep this, or, well, what my armory? Oh, it's kind of getting full, so I'll divide that out. Oh, but that armory piece that I just took out of the armory, that goes in the glam box. And that's super chill. I really, really like that. Yeah, I was maxed out on company seals. So I've been doing my squadrons to kind of try to spend those, but right now my big barrier on squadrons, I have to do the squadron missions, I think they're called, the leadership missions, and those are just kind of dull. So it's not the first thing I want to do with my evening. Command a group of NPCs very, very, very slowly through an ancient dungeon, but I really want my like workout emotes and stuff. Blue Mage would be fun. I would enjoy that someday.
Did you answer the question of if you were an action figure, what 2 accessories would you come with?
I did not. Oh, this book? It's one I've already got. So this is gonna go to a friend or in the thing. So what's the question I have to answer?
If you were an action figure, what 2 accessories would you come with?
Me really an action figure?
Yes. The Kyle Ferguson action figure. It's in a, you know, it's got the cardstock back, hanging on a peg, clamshell front.
3rd edition D&D book and a bowl of teriyaki. That's my happy
I was going to
place.
go with a cup of espresso and a dungeon
Oh yeah,
manual,
I do have.
but,
Yeah, I was just thinking because I'm hungry right now. I'm not thirsty.
Yeah.
The espresso would be more. Yeah, my lattes would be more on point.
Mm.
The full Kyle Ferguson coffee playset would be an add-on.
You buy Kristen and it comes with another part of the espresso machine, and you buy Flynn and it comes with another part of the espresso machine.
Exactly. It's like those horrible Legends toys, or what was that awful movie? Eternals. Eternals had all the, like, you have to buy them all to build the dude.
The Marvel movie?
Yeah, all the toys there came with like a leg and stuff.
Beats me, man.
You don't spend a lot of time hanging on toy aisles? What are you talking about?
No, I do totally go to the toy aisle. I just don't look at, like, much like the movie. I don't spend a lot of time worrying about Eternals. So, no, I was just in the toy aisle in Target last night because I wanted to look at the Legos. They have they put out an 1,800 piece Back to the Future DeLorean set that I really want.
Oh, interesting. That'd be chill.
Yeah, yeah. I've got one of the. I have the crate, like the 1,000+ piece TIE Fighter one. I had so much fun building that.
Yeah,
I like those big sets.
We're
but
not quite
so
there
expensive.
yet. We're not quite there yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rio loves Mario Kart though, so I get to play Mario Kart right now. But we're not quite at the Lego age yet.
One of my accessories would definitely be a martini glass. And it would our pets be separate toys? Is I guess the question. Then it'd be Zelda.
Yeah, it depends like how you like identify who you are in that way.
I think a Chihuahua is small enough you could make it an accessory with an action figure.
You could. I mean, we could also divide this into what your job/class would be. In which case, you know, if you're a hunter, you come with a pet.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could just do a martini glass and a double rocks glass because I have one or the other usually in my hand. So
we did get quite a few supers while you were gone, by the way.
Oh my goodness gracious me! Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Enjoy a little halftime show here before we do our duty.
Yeah, Frost Stars, thanks for the super chat. Do you think we're ever going to get a behind the scenes of Garrett and Kyle's day of video editing? I mean, we could stream it. It would make editing go a lot longer, but we could stream it.
Yeah, that'd be the issue there, mainly because like you're doing really nitty-gritty graphic stuff, and I'm doing lots of looking at the lines on screen or matching up the footage, so it would be highly distracting and very inefficient. But it would be interesting.
I would probably say we would do a Tuesday stream because that's usually where we're doing the finishing touches. It would probably be massively boring to watch someone like watch the macro edit where we're just getting rid of ums and 10 minutes of shitting on Thancred.
I'm exploring the proper way to talk about Thancred, if you please.
Yeah. Well, that would two skulls. We don't script them, so there wouldn't be much to say about that. We do a rough outline, but mostly for MSQ, it's an outline of the story as it went through, so we can remember the finer points.
Right, and then I have my notes, and Garrett has his notes, so we have a little surprise for each other to talk about.
Yeah, the only video that's been like basically fully scripted at this point was that solo Arthas video I did that no one watched. So that was scripted because it was me by my lonesome, and I didn't want to him and haw my words. But normally we don't script things.
Yeah, and I've been doing like podcasting so long, I kind of don't like my scripted voice. It's not as exploratory and fun to listen to, in my opinion. I've done.
Thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
This is a bad place to make that joke because if you're watching our stream, you're probably the diehards. But yeah, there's a good chance. I'd be very surprised if you couldn't stand our guts and you were watching our stream. But
there are hate watchers in the world.
Yeah, that was fully scripted, and we've had a few ad reads that are scripted, but usually it's more of an outline than a script. But yeah, we could have a chat about doing that at some point, like maybe one a year. I wouldn't want to make it a regular thing, I don't think, because that would just make editing go so much further. Pimpy, thank you for this super chat. I'm assuming you brought up crafting at some point.
We were talking about crafting while you were gone.
Pimpy said, I will teach you everything about crafting you ever need. My life is full of crafting. My suffering is full of crafting.
Odd advertisement.
Good to know.
We'll consider you an expert for future events in that line.
Yeah. Sierran, thank you for the super chat. Gonna need to get another retainer.
Oh.
Were you showing off your items, your inventory?
Oh, yeah, my retainers are actually kind of cleared up right now. This is more just like my pile of Doman restoration goodies, and there's some glams here I got last Thursday I haven't sorted through.
Gotcha. Will super chatted. Fun fact: just learned how Coeurl is pronounced like the verb curl because of its inspiration from a French-Canadian work, thus having a more French-inspired pronunciation.
French is rough.
I didn't know any of this.
French is rough, but they cater. They prune their language often to make sure it sounds the way they want, and it means a lot of letters are left out of pronunciations.
Did you play any more Ragnarok? Because I came across how do I say this? It's on topic because I came across a mythical animal.
Okay.
That I think you'll like jump off the sofa with excitement.
No,
when you get there.
I got to the village in the hot springs world.
Village in the hot springs.
And I talked to a guy who I don't think was motion capped, and he seemed really out of place.
Oh, is it the dwarf village?
Yeah, the dwarf. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess that is a hot spring world. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way, but you're on point. Gotcha. Yes, he did seem. He looked like a Pirates of the Caribbean animatronic amongst the world of real people.
Jerked a few too many times, and I was like, "This like if you're gonna mocap, you can't have people not mocap. This is really weird."
Yeah, it was a little odd. It was a little. There's a lot of that going on in that game. I noticed the more I get into it, it is what it is. Jeff H, thanks for the super chat. Best thing about Eternals was the actor from Train to Busan. When I saw him, I was like, "That's a good movie." Shut off Eternals and went and watched that. I'm not familiar with that movie. Oh, okay. Okay. I liked Kumail's parts. I liked Kumail's parts in that movie.
I'm just going off of the number of toys I saw at Goodwill in their packaging. I have no opinion, but Goodwill is packed with Eternals toys still in their packaging, so you know something went wrong.
The best thing I can say about Marvel or about Eternals is it's an okay DC movie. Jesse wanted to know if we were doing side quests at all. The only side quest we've done that's not a blue quest is the Black Rose quest line.
Is this one of the, so the people have been talking a lot about the Ether current quests, and there's one worth doing on stream. Is this a non-Ether current quest?
I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll be informed.
Okay.
If anyone that's friends with us on Discord wants to drop us a message on if this is an Ether current quest or not, so that we were either way, remember to do it.
Okay.
So it doesn't get lost to chat. That would be great, but it's a archaeologist quest, it looks like.
That'd be fun. I like archaeology. I would like to know more about the various ruins in Lakeland.
I was just thinking, why aren't we hearing Lahi? But it's because it's night. And it's about to be day, which means we should click on Lurik before the Lahi begins.
That's right. We got to get out of here before the Lahis fire up.
Ask the MSQ. Okay. All right. We'll do that. Lurik says, when I was little, Miss Olvara seemed so much bigger and stronger than me. Though, to be perfectly honest, the way she carries herself even now bespeaks a confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that. We have a virtue to hunt. Let us commence our search at once, and keep your weapons at the ready, my friend.
Oh, sweet. It's a 76. I don't have to know my abilities then. Oh, well, that was convenient. There she is.
I was expecting Emma to be like, you've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. About time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is. I am really understated about all of this. I'm just like, yo. Oh, another echo?
Oh,
what?
No, it's another
Ow.
Echo Duty.
Oh,
Echo Duty.
Be kidding me. Oh, please. Oh, is it another Echo Duty?
Yep, it's an Echo Duty. I don't know that's for sure. I'm just assuming.
There will be, if this is another Echo Duty, we were not controlling ourselves. There will be no interaction from us.
Yeah.
Because we apparently need to pay a lot of attention on these.
All right, chat. It was lovely seeing you today.
I'd rather do an extreme, please. Did we have a Renda Ray? I don't think we had a Renda Ray. I wish you were all here with me, but I know it's better than that you're not. We have a score to settle, you bloody bastard, and this time, I'm ready for your tricks.
Oh, wow. She walked right up. It's going to go great. It's going to go great.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be beautiful. Everyone's going to be wowed at our ability to pay attention.
Heavy shot on 1 delivers an attack with a potency of 550.
Okay.
Acidic bite delivers an attack with a potency of 300. Additional effect, acidic bite. Okay. Radiant arrow delivers an attack Let's see. That's 250. That's 250. That's 25 seconds. Intelligence attack of 1100. That's a heal.
Yep.
That's an interrupt.
Interrupt. Okay.
Something to interrupt.
All right, I'm
right.
ready. Rip it. What's this button? Okay.
Yeah. See you on the other side,
Yep.
Ray.
See you on the other side, Egon.
Just like do a dot. Instead of acidic bite.
Yeah, I assume it applies.
Toxins are causing damage over time. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Oh my butts.
Yep. It's all good. It's all good. Nothing wrong here. Ballroom quits.
Preternatural roar is interruptible.
Oh, nice. Good call. Oh, so her counter wasn't earplugs. It was that she found a way to, like, shoot it.
Mortar Blast is not interruptible, but he seems to lock down, so I'm going to see if it's a line attack. Nope, it is a massive AoE that just friggin' hurts.
3 is pretty. The Radiant Arrow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love mini missiles. You know, I can't think of a single mini missile I dislike. I like Iron Man mini missiles. I like magic mini missiles.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I am pro mini missile of all sorts.
Dragon Ball Z mini missiles. Name a bad mini missile. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to interrupt the thing.
Magic missiles are great. Magic missiles are fabulous. So what does Pathfinder call magic missile? We need unlicensed magic missiles.
Do we? Because they're, you know, we're all the victors here.
Yeah, we all won. Oh my god. Apparently I have a lot to read about today. I haven't caught up on the news as of today.
I watched the Legal Eagle on it, and
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. He had a very cool take on it.
Yeah, that was it was cool to see such a, I don't know, like an emotional take on it. Like that's a lawyer for you, but
Also a guy who's not invested in D&D, right?
yeah, just like, I don't even think you need this in the first place, everybody. Like,
Also, his end joke is phenomenal at the end of that video. It's so good.
he's got great
It was-
editors.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy, oh god, his videos are just, they're tight as can be. They're so well edited. And written, and performed, and,
Yep.
yeah. He's a good YouTuber, guys.
Yeah. I don't actually know if in the small space, like, kiting's actually helping, but... What about strong back? Only been this strong back then. Okay. I always think of strong backs for going off.
Well, you gotta
trail.
read, Kyle, because it's always important when you read.
Well, no, I was
And
more
definitely
just
not even.
one problem.
It's
They're
not-
out here. We're in there. Other way around. Things are not always as they seem. What?
Wait,
What? Yeah, I don't know. This is a stack and I'm all by myself?
there's nothing to
oh dear.
stack.
Oh, it's like, because you're all by yourself, it was a stack, like, story-wise, like, you know, because you didn't show up with friends.
Oh, Jesse was thirsty. What did Jesse
Oh,
say?
I
Jesse,
see.
what are you,
Oh, I see.
what are you doing in our chat, Jesse?
Being thirsty.
Thank you for keeping our chat engaged. Never let it be said that Grinding Gear can't one-shot a duty.
Hey, man, it's not over yet, man. I still have 14%.
Oh, well, I'll see you on the other side.
You're done already? How?
Yes.
How did you beat it so fast?
Were you not using 3 on cooldown?
Oh, I was probably pretty late on it, yeah.
Also, your dot.
Yeah, I think I've done okay on my dot, but I probably let them lax a bit.
I'm just gonna duty explain you if you don't mind.
Oh, thank you.
So make sure you reapply your dot when it falls off, and make sure you use your nuke on cooldown, which is every 30 seconds. I think.
There's some elite strats.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we watched the 1.0 trailer, didn't we?
The trailer? Oh, you mean the Warriors of Darkness being the old characters? Yeah.
Thought we did. Pretty sure we did.
Yeah, it's the one with all the levy quests or whatever, where they're like playing with the cards and stuff.
Oh, yes. Well, did we actually sit down and watch it? Or did we watch it through the guise of another video that used footage from it? Because now I'm like, I'm not sure I actually sat down and watched that scene outside of the Fall and Rise videos.
I've watched it. It's not a good advertisement for me.
Oh, it's on one of all y'all's channel. Okay, all right. It's been a bit. It's been a minute. Don't tell me I can't backseat Kyle. This is our stream. I can backseat him if I want. Excuse me, Kyle. Are you min-maxing the character you don't play?
I'm already done, man. I don't know. I finished. I one-shot this baby. Yeah.
Sir, I've. What?
I one-shot the duty. I'm great. I'm at Ardbeg.
Yeah. Cool. I like how you say I'm already done. Like you're just rejecting the order of completion here. All right. You're on a tough old bugger.
Yep.
Tough old bugger. Everyone all right? Ardbert, I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry for trying to go it alone.
This has to be the weirdest part of the first.
I have no idea what's going on. That's fine. And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, that's confusing, but I get it, it wouldn't have been anything even approaching a challenge.
Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much, but I haven't told you about my old partners. Together, we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout Norfront. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputations. They called us legends. And somewhere along the line, we started to believe it too. And then we set our sights on Balam Keats. I survived. They didn't. I swore vengeance, but had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Then I met you lot, and thought maybe, with your help, I might have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just, you never asked. And since I'd rather not talk about it, easier to live in the moment, you know? The next job, the next town, or the other order of that statement. The weeks flew by, and after a time, I started having second thoughts. Dutch angle for some reason. I'd lose those closest to me before. I didn't want to live through that again. Are we or are we not comrades? Through thick and thin? These bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else. Otherwise, they might as well not exist. You say the thought of losing us pained you. What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You've saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? And without those keen ears of yours, I'll never know what bollocks Brandon and Nilbert are whispering about behind my back. and ignorance is not bliss. Let me tell you. Yuck, yuck, yuck. This one's worth a fortune, and fame's besides. I'll wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back into town.
Oh, gods. Not another night to remember. Don't you worry. Your pretty head over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory, for the small folk will sleep easy once they hear that Balamquist's demise. Until Ardbert's drunken snoring wakes them from their slumber.
Are we just canonically now every Warrior of Light pronounces Balam Keats a different way?
Yes.
We've got quilts,
Yep.
quits, Keats.
Well, it's a pronunciation in your heart, you know, it's different for everybody.
And on that note, I think it's time we quit this place. And Rendere, I trust the next time you decide to hunt deadly game, you'll do us the courtesy of extending us an invitation. And there I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs. Selfish as it was. Oh, fine. But if you go and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. Can I play a necromancer, please?
They all agree, yeah.
You have necromancers on the job tour? Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof of the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on a technicality. Carve. Spam carve in chat.
The GBP has arrived. Good job, everyone. Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of the occasion?
Who are you?
I don't even know.
Wake up, damn you! Hello? What's wrong with you, huh? That's the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance at slaying Andrea. You know what? I've had enough.
Excuse me, sir?
I'm gonna take a turn for the sake of this drama. Enough, I say. Yes, I don't need your help. I am perfectly capable of hunting the Sin Eater on my own. This is definitely not a mirror to anything you just saw. Nothing you say will make me come to realize this.
It's, oh, I don't like any of these responses. I'm not gonna tell them.
Where were these options with the dog dude?
He's a child, you know. You gotta just be like, and I love you too. It's okay, you know. Just like, oh, I want to be like, I'm not mad at him. My Warrior of Light is mad. I'm not personally mad.
No, me neither. These are not my choices. I want these choices for the last one, and I want the last choices for this one.
Oh, yeah, he's just a boy. Yeah, exactly. No, like he's just confused.
Yeah, he's got a shit dad. It's fine.
I guess I'll tell him good luck with that, because maybe he needs to like go explore himself and maybe get beat up a little bit. So when I come in, he's like, I do need help, and friendship's powerful. So I'll go with first one.
Or we find out he's out somewhere, and we show up at the last minute and save him, much like Ardbert and Co. Say, yeah. Upon our return to Gate Town, you'll be given your final payment, and we will be free to go our separate ways.
Yeah, he's got to grow up a bit, too. And so, this is how he's going to do it.
I disagree with my Warrior of Light on this one.
Ratika Greatwood, the...
Yep,
we're here for dang everyone out! Get out of here! I'm just gonna go right. We did go AFK. Yeah, that's true. He's a little pissed that we AFK'd on him. No, yes, I think the exploration's perfectly fine. Oops, I denied your request.
Yes, you did. You're a horrible friend. You know what? That's it. I'm done with you.
That's it. You know, I'm done.
I'm done with you.
He's fine. He's just growing up, you know, is all.
He's got crap parents. He's basically Shinji. Like, you can't. You can't blame him.
His mom was completely silent. May have been a dummy plug. Yeah. Could have happened. Could have happened. Yeah. Poor kiddo. Whereas we got to watch like I really like that that interaction with the Warriors of Light. I find the plight of hiding one's feelings to be interesting in drama, and overcoming that and sharing your thoughts and your feelings and evolving out of whatever it is that you are using to
I like that version of it, where you're like, I didn't tell you because I didn't want to. I like that version when it causes the friggin' I don't like you because of a misunderstanding. That's when I'm like, oh my god, kill me. I never want to see this in a story again.
Yeah, like when you're not talking about it because you're keeping so busy with other things. That's highly relatable, and that's very human. Oh, he ran right back to Grandma.
To Elvira, to the wet nurse, not Grandma. To wet nurse, Kyle. Your favorite title.
Phrase, yeah.
Are you gonna use the title wet nurse when you unlock it? Will you be wet nurse Valgaunt?
Yeah, we get that, and I change from the Wings of Time to to wet nurse Valgaunt. No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up, and we'll catch up on thank yous before continuing.
Sounds good.
Honestly, I don't know why I ever place my faith in you. You are such a disappointment. Consider this the formal dissolution of our partnership. Let none ever again speak the names Reek, Tuna, and Val in the same breath. Yes, never again. And with that, I bid you good day.
Bid you good day.
I said good day, sir.
Wow. Excuse me, hang on. Okay. Nope, it's not done. Hang on. Okay. When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he feared that he would abandon him as they did, and decide to push you away first. Okay. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he said. I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time to think it over, and then come see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles. I don't need your wet nurse money.
Ew, it's wet.
Yeah, and that's another. I like that storyline too. You know, the whole like pre-pushing people away. That's a fine overcoming too.
Harry and the Hendersons.
The who?
You gotta scare off Bigfoot to save Bigfoot.
What's that?
Did you not see Harry and the Hendersons growing up, Kyle?
I've never heard of Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. You're probably fine, but it is John Lithgow and it is charming as hell.
Oh. I didn't know.
There's like 3 people in chat right now who are totally into this. It's actually not 1-to-1 here. Also, I may have just spoiled the end of Harry and the Hendersons for you.
No. I think doesn't the same thing happen in Goof Troop though, where they find Bigfoot and end up having sandwiches with him or something? So you know.
No, that's happier. They just kind of hang out with him. Let's see. Callow, thanks for the super chat earlier, said a life hack for knowing which yellow quests are more important is to swap to a crafter. All the important quests will stay on the mini map.
Oh, weird.
One might say that depends on your definition of important. I would assume.
That's interesting that would work that way. Why would they do? They like flag certain quests as more important? That's weird. Why? Why does that trick work?
I don't know. I would imagine it keeps crafting quests up there, but it's all important, says Christian. I've done some side quests. I disagree. Jelani, thank you for the side quest, the super chat. Watch Robotech and Macross, the granddaddy of the modern mini missile.
All right. Yeah, they're probably yeah.
We call that a callback super chat.
Yeah. There probably are a lot of mini missiles in Robotech. It's been a long time.
Kamen says quests that have image banners to them, even if they are yellow, are the ones that have importance to them.
Oh, image banners.
And now the quest, now the chat will descend into heated arguments about whether or not all quests are important.
That's interesting.
Oh, Joshua, thanks for gifting the memberships. That's very kind.
From Matthew Donovan, thank you for the 2-month membership. Fun fact, the first Warriors of Light jobs and races match the party composition shown in 1.0 and 2.0 trailers. I had heard that one. Yeah, the Derplander kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and we recently saw a lot of that was in our face very recently. We were watching the Fall and Rise doc.
Yeah, which we will finish at some point.
There's a lot of them. Oh yeah, it'll take a bit. So Ricardo super chatted, when you have a chance, take notice of warriors' outfits and gear. It will give you an idea of when in their journey these adventures took place.
Okay. Yeah. I can't.
Because are they wearing different? I didn't really look at the last one, but I noticed in the tank one that they were wearing like jank ass Realm Reborn gear.
Right, and Ardbert had a different axe on. And it wasn't all, red and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Some Ragamuffin, thanks for the 8 months, said they followed the outdated food pyramid version of party composition. In this case, tanks are carbs. That's my food pyramid.
What? I honestly haven't seen an updated food pyramid. What happened to it? Are we not all bread on the bottom anymore?
Would you be surprised if you didn't find that out, considering how many damn diets are like bread? You should probably not eat it.
Yeah.
Are you really good? You're Googling a food pyramid.
Yeah, well, I got kids. I got to know this stuff.
Food pyramid 2023. And now you're going to get a tweet that says, oh my God, you feed your kids based on food pyramids? I feed my kids based on the current moon cycle.
The whole agave. And you're like, okay, hang on. My pyramid? Wait, okay. What I'm seeing here is that they're still forcing the pyramid shape, but we've thoroughly moved off the pyramid. So it's got to be called something else now. Because they're forcing the shape to be a pyramid, but it's no longer...
I mean, according to 2023, there's still whole grains, bread, beans, and nuts at the bottom. Followed by fruits and veggies.
This puts wine at the top. Okay, this one can't be.
Wine?
Yeah, like wine is at the very top.
All right, I'm not going down. I need to vet this. Okay. I need to make sure there are sources. No, I'm not going down this.
Here's the one.
I'm not going down this pyramid hole.
This is the one that is intensely accurate if you have a toddler. This is the accurate one.
The wino pyramid.
There you go.
Soul. That's the pyramid I want.
This is the only one that matters.
Vigil, thanks for the super chat that says you may want to watch it again anyway. The 1.0 trailer, I'm assuming. Argo, welcome to the Gearbox. Thanks for signing up earlier.
Thank you, Argo.
And Gabriel super chatted, while you were in Realm Reborn fetching stuff for a stupid feast, the warriors from the first were doing classical D&D shenanigans.
I'm reading into it. Were they? No, because the times don't line up, right? The time? But yeah, I don't know enough to counter that, so I agree.
Does the time on the first move different, or was that just the thing that was post the flood
of
light?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just post flood of light,
yeah.
Right? And that was what caused the. Yeah.
It was a meme. Okay, it's a meme.
Ripley said you just need the 3 main food groups: beans, bacon, and lard. I don't know about that, Ripley, but it sounds tasty.
All you need.
Dude, did you get babysat by your grandparents growing up?
Yeah.
And yes, this is going to be a rabbit hole.
Okay.
Because did you ever experience the disappointment I experienced of going into your grandparents' fridge while being babysat, being really excited when you see a tub of Cool Whip, and then you open it up and it's just lard?
Oh no! Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's very sad.
Wow.
It was very. Sitar says yes. Oh my God.
Wow.
Sitar, we're now friends. Ken, wow, that's actually more than one can relate in chat right now. Unknown character as well.
Ripley was doing a callback to Atlantis, Disney's Atlantis. Nice, well done, Ripley.
I don't remember. I think I watched that movie once. That was not a repeat watch for me.
It's good. It goes places. I think the first half is phenomenal.
Of my woefully underrepresented Disney movies, I'm a Treasure Planet guy. I have watched that movie many, many, many times.
Treasure Planet's all right. Not much for the robot. The robot's a little too...
The robot is annoying. I will give you that.
Like Olaf was in that like sweet spot of like not annoying.
Yes. Yes. Tangled doesn't really have an Olaf.
Nah, it's got the
Equivalent.
lizard, but it doesn't talk. So
Yeah, Pascal doesn't have speaking roles.
Yeah.
Or is barely, honestly, in the movie, which is sad because Pascal is adorable.
and the horse also doesn't talk, and he's great, Maximus.
And the
great.
horse has a direct companion in Frozen with the moose. Or
Yeah,
it's
the
not a
moose.
it's a reindeer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm not a Frozen hater, but it is just a not as good Tangled, in my opinion.
I agree, but Tangled isn't as singable, marketable, all those sort of things.
No,
too.
well, yeah, 100%. Yeah, listen, Frozen has good songs, but go watch Tangled. Tangled is great. Elodot, thanks for the super chat where you said, where did Warriors of Darkness learn the 2-tank meta? At least they're not going 2-tank 2 healer with a hyper carry DPS.
Oh, wow.
Elodoth, are you an Into the Nexus fan?
Oh, wow.
Are you a Heroes of the Storm player?
Yeah, or well, actually, they had to force it to stop in Overwatch, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently,
By the
Valorant.
way, Kyle, I have had the itch. If you have a Friday where you're like, I want to play Heroes of the Storm, I'm in.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say Overwatch. I was going to say, no, that just doesn't strike me.
Zero interest. Yeah.
Here's the Storm Friday would be really fun.
I'd be into that. I'd be super into that.
Yours is still up? Yeah, you can still play it.
Heroes is still up? Of course it's still up. It's a Blizzard game. They never turn shit off. Who are they? Epic?
Damn. Or went out for Paragon, which is coming back, sort of. It's kind of messy, but...
Yeah. Fei, thanks for the 3 months. Time was moving differently on the first compared to the source until we got summoned to the Rift. Okay, so it wasn't part of the Flood of Light. It was always moving differently until we got there.
Interesting.
That seems convenient.
Well, they did basically say don't think about it too much. But they wanted the Warriors of Light in this world and lots of time to have passed since they were here. So they kind of invented this to work out.
Gotcha. Well, we invented wet nurses to slap a blue quest on and talk to them. So
All
shall
right, let's do it.
Fellowship restored. Spoilers, Olvara. Jeez.
Wow. I'm sure a talented man like yourself is in needed all over the realm, and so I thank you for sparing a moment to hear me out. Since you two parted ways, Reek has come to visit me several times. Though he is blessedly in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he's had for some time. I considered journeying to the Crystarium myself to look for him, but I find travel rather difficult these days. If you would go in my stead, it would put my heart at ease. Very
All right,
well.
we're gonna
What
search
the-
for Lurik in the Crystarium.
I was a little overwhelmed there, but it's okay.
Why were you overwhelmed?
I was in the wrong HUD. My buttons were keyboard buttons, and I was scared for a moment. They did have a dev get on the Reddit the other day and ask what maps they wanted to do in rotation, so there's a new season coming up for Heroes of the Storm. Yeah.
Every time I think about that game, I get a little sad.
It was a
but
great game.
recently I've been like, I want to play some Zagara.
Yeah.
I want to drop some creep tumors. I want to drop some roaches.
They still captured some hero designs that can't be done elsewhere. Did I teleport here wrongfully? Where am I going? Fellowship restored. Are you not in your seat, bro? Where are you at? Oh, we're looking for him. Okay. No, Heroes shares community devs with like Diablo 2 and stuff.
And StarCraft.
Yeah.
It's essentially the Classics team, even though they
dissolved that because
they dissolved the Classics team, but it sounds like they just dissolved the name. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Lubric's customary seat is empty, and there's nothing to suggest that he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone will have noted his passing. Oh, he died.
We're gonna have to ask about him, and he will be out trying to solo the thing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna show up and save him at the last minute. Because all of these role quests are gonna be morals learned from the past.
Calusia, right? You're Lubric's partner? I was with Lambert. Remember? Do I remember? Who? Who's Lambert?
Nope. I don't.
I don't. My brain is taken up by evil viziers. was I ought stress, cause I ought stress. Oh, because after we left you, we headed straight to Ratika. Oh, the snowboard villain.
Snowboard
okay,
villains.
okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for using the proper terminology.
No, you didn't have any speaking lines, so I do not remember you.
We heard a rumor of Andrea was there, and Lambert wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time we realized we were outmatched, it was too late. I saw Lambert fall, and when the Eater set her sights on others, I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Wicked White. I still remember looking back as I ran, and seeing Lambert rise to his feet. I told everyone what had happened, to warn them off the hunt. Some listened, but a few bloody fools took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory-hungry imbeciles, and not a one of them has returned. Didn't expect Lurik to be one of them either. I remember thinking it's odd, especially when I saw him leave for Ratika alone. You are meeting him there, I presume? Good luck, friend. But have no doubt that you're going to your doom.
I'm going to talk to MyTach,
Cool.
which, seeing as MyTach is a bartender, missed opportunity to name them Mai Tai. Looking for Master Reek, are we? I dare say you're the only one. Word is Mummy and Daddy cut him off, so there's no point in pretending to like the little shite anymore. Last I saw him, he was moping about like someone had shot his Amaro. I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. Wow,
Whoa,
that was
bartender!
brutal.
Holy hell! Dude, what,
Yeah.
you're crying about your mountain dead baby? Little baby cries about his mountain, his parents don't like him? Like, holy shit, bartender.
Lurik, the Mr. Lordling, if he ain't sad at sat at his usual table, then I have no idea where else to look. And that's it. That was short. Kyle
Alright.
got to read a novel, while
Yep.
Garrett had just a few things to say.
Alright, let's go make some,
Lahi!
yeah, some lahis, fresh lahi around here.
Lurik's in Ratika!
It's just so catchy.
Yes, Mai Tai is an alcoholic beverage, Christian. A very good one, and one that cocktail nerds will debate with you endlessly about how to properly create.
Oh, I see.
Yes. If you see in my guide to whether you should order the Mai Tai at a bar or not is if you see either pineapple or grenadine, run for your life. Do not get a Mai Tai at that bar. Don't do it.
I know not, but it's good to have hobbies.
It's a good drink. It's a very good drink. It will also absolutely knock you on your ass. They taste delicious and they have a lot of alcohol in them.
I've heard that slander, but in the past, so I don't know if something new is going on with the accusation stopping business.
Oh, I saw a new headline, but I haven't read up on it. But yes, that is a today development.
Yeah, and
By
I've
the EU.
I've been more paying attention to the D&D front, and apparently they're working on an AI bot. They're like gonna do
An AI what?
bot. So
Ah.
D&D Beyond is apparently maybe raising their subscription fee to $30 a month, and they're gonna add an AI bot that can DM for you and maybe makes art as well at the same time. But they've never successfully completed any tools on computer for D&D, so I don't know why we would believe anything that Wizard has to say about programming anything. They write books, they don't make their video games. So I haven't researched it either, so
Oh, jeez, yeah.
I don't know a thing right now.
I'm gonna see what Lou Reek
Yeah,
knows.
sounds good.
It's just that everything that just left your mouth makes me nauseous.
Oh, by the way, development on that, man, the AI art videos have gotten really bad since the holidays. So remember I was showing you a bunch of them there right after Christmas? Yeah, like people are going for the easy clicks and they are awful now. It's so sad. They're really bad. Like, what if Kirby was a Dune-style 80s movie? You're just like, what? You've lost the way. We've lost the way. Anyway, Lou
Well,
Reek.
that's exactly what AI art is for. Absolute garbage with no effort.
Lou Reek, please.
Tuna, why are you here? Don't tell me you came for me. Yeah, talk to your wet nurse. It's terrible. It's horrible. Andrea, she's...
Oh, he's gonna like this. Oh no! You're always AFKing when you're talking to me.
Renderay, if aught of you remains, then hearken to my words. She looks cool as crap. Everyone looks cooler when they're black and white with creepy eyes.
Yeah.
I've come to lay your soul to rest alone, as you yourself faced Balam Keats a century ago on this very ground, because I didn't ask the Warrior of Light to fill in the gaps before I came to confront you.
Now wait a hot minute.
Wait, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, interesting development there.
Landbird? Oh, gods, no.
Well, she learned her. Wait, what is Lalafell doing here?
Huh?
Is that a mistake?
Wait, were those her friends that died?
Well, Lambert was the dead.
Yeah, I know Lambert. The other three.
Okay, hang on. We can answer this right now.
Should I pause clippage right now?
No, that was an Elizin and like a lady that were her two friends when they went hunting. So those are not her old party companions who died. So
okay.
We would have to assume then that those are the members or the various groups that set out for riches, because Lurik and everyone was getting a buzz because there were sightings of the lady
so
now.
just other bounty hunters.
Lambert and other bounty hunters.
Okay. Gotcha. Don't tell me. You beheld a vision of my past just now, didn't you? I thought as much. Wasn't but a moment ago that I confronted them. Awfully useful, that trick of yours. Though I can't understand why you kept using it every time we ran into Andrea.
It's not really a willing thing. Okay, here we go. Yeah,
okay.
I can't control what happens.
Please just let me sigh. Just let me sigh. I can't control when it happens, bro. Huh? So it wasn't something you did deliberately? Good to know. Lurik will remember that. Anyway, unintentional or not, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. She's turned Lambert and those other hunters into sin-eaters like herself. A Hume axeman, a Galgant swordsman, a dwarven healer, an elephant mage. Looked awfully familiar, did not?
Right,
didn't
so
it?
Seems we have like a Mandalorian situation going on with the dwarves. They're actually Lalafells under a helmet, but they must at all times wear their helmet and beard for some reason. And when you're a dead monster, you don't obey your old traditions, would be my guess.
Yes, you must wear your beard.
We must
Do
wear
not
your
forget
beard.
to wear your beard.
Yeah.
She's rebuilding her fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. But for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I understand why she came here in the first place. She's reliving the hunt for Balam Keats. But Renderay slew the beast by herself. The stories were clear about that. Hey, so before you yelled at me, what? They were there too? Then the stories were wrong? Yes, my sweet summer child. God, strike me down. I've been such a fool. Why did I ever think I could go this alone? I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for all the things I said, Tunin Val. I've regretted my behavior ever since the day we parted ways. It was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. I'm not sure I could even tell you why I did what I did.
I'm not gonna
Hey, kid.
dot him. Yeah.
Hey, kid. I like you more than dog people.
Yeah, water under the bridge, my dude. Water under the bridge.
Thank you, my friend. I hope it is all right, if I can call you that. I'm gonna say for the record, I like Lurik. Lurik is sympathetic.
Yeah, he's going on the classic journey. Young dude journey.
Yeah, he's just, Anyway. Right then, Andrea should be around here somewhere. Still in the hunt for Balam Keats, I expect. Not that she'll ever find it. No doubt Landbird and the others are with her too. He and I may have had our differences, but I'd not wish that fate on my worst enemy. He deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Renderay most of all. She is my hero. And if I have to kill her to save her soul, then so be it. But if this is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone, and I am far from the best, the only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What say you? I say violence. Ha! I ask for a word and you give me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let us return to Gate Town and let Miss Alvara know as well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she sent you. Yeah, he's a good kid.
So why is it that Renderay's zombies are people, but Brandon's zombies were sin eaters? I guess because he didn't want them to be anything else. He just wanted mindless dudes. Because he straight up killed people and they turned into egg sacs and then
it does appear that there's a bit of will of the eater
going on here. Yeah, so she wants to build her crew. So when she kills them, intent's a good word. She's putting her will into them and making them vessels that look like what she wants them to look like, which is people.
Or they're a little, or the Sin Eater rules are just not so strictly.
Yeah, it could just also be that.
Carved out.
Limitations of MMO as well, because you end up in a situation where, like, yeah, maybe every Sin Eater is supposed to be like a Tesline level unique thing, but we don't have time to make every grandma who gets attacked into her own custom Sin Eater.
Yeah.
Which what could do
thanks
that.
for that.
Okay.
What?
I was just gonna troll you about AI art, so move on. You may move on.
Oh yes. It'll have 34 and a half teeth. 17 fingers, and some dumbass on Twitter will be like, I can't believe how good AI art is.
You may continue.
Dude, speaking of, I really wish people wouldn't retweet dumb shit on Twitter so I don't have to see it, because I would never see it otherwise, but oh boy, has AI art just made me realize no one gives a shit if you're an attentive artist, because no one notices truly god-awful nightmare fuel in poor art.
Well, true, but that's just...
I saw some horrible crap over the weekend that's made me really depressed about AI art.
Okay, was it the girls at the party that was going around yesterday? Yeah.
Yes, that person is either legitimately trolling for engagement or is a moron.
We were going to read something entirely different before I distracted
Jelani,
you with
thank
rage.
you. You know who's not a moron? Jelani Wood. Thank
Perfect.
you for the super chat. 2 p.m. meeting canceled, so now playing 14 while watching the stream and enjoying your predictions and confusion. Life is good.
Nice. Congrats on the meeting cancellation.
Talia and Jats is both. Crystal, that's beautiful. I really love that deep level of true salt towards AI. Thank you for it. You brightened my day. That's wonderful.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be held against you when the robots rise up, but it's a good take.
Yeah. Nerve, thanks for the super chat. My motto going through this role quest was literally us Makode stick together. Is that an option?
He's a good lad.
That'd be adorable if that's an option.
Oh yeah, is that an option? No, I think they're saying their motto. You're like the head cannon.
Oh, did I say moto? I'm an idiot.
Well, that's a phone, isn't it? Isn't the phone spelled exactly the same way? Moto? Like, my Samsung Moto.
Like Motorola?
Yeah.
Well, Motorola is motor. Ola. Like, the word motor is in there.
Yeah. Head cannon. Confirmed.
Yeah. Let's see here. Alvara says,
well, what a pleasure to see you again. And Tuna, you too, Sonny. And in this company of Little Reek, no less. Am I right in assuming you've patched things up?
Oh, that's right. I'm Lou Reek. I'm sorry. I should think so. So, yes. And It is all thanks to you. Had you not implored him to give me another chance, I might well still be sitting alone in the swamps, dwelling on my myriad failings. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I am glad that you did. Miss Olvara is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, but she has no one to look after her.
Don't be silly, Reek. I have you, don't I? And before you start blabbering about how you wish you could properly reward Val, as I can tell you're about to, know that I have prepared a hearty meal just for him.
I hope it's not Mule.
Oh,
That's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we have claimed the bounty for Andrea.
I won't have you leave till you eat the fork as well.
And claim it we shall. What? Anyway, for united, Tuna and I are unstoppable, is what I would like to say, but I know my own limitations better than anyone. 'Twould be prudent to make proper preparations at this juncture. You, too, should see to it that you are ready for the struggle ahead. It will be a mighty one indeed, but one well worth the effort, my friend.
Excellent. Courage, born of fear.
Oh, yeah. Recording for clip purposes. Tuna, Val, my friend, my partner. I trust you are ready.
Casino somewhere just had it in your ring. Someone dare call him my friend but me?
Good, good. That is very good indeed. For before we depart to face Andrea, for what I pray is the final time, I have a confession to make. I may have been somewhat misleading when I intimated?
Intimated.
That's a word I'm unfamiliar. Intimated the tremendousness of my martial prowess. In truth, it rather pales in comparison to yours.
You don't say. Uh-huh.
Do tell.
We need more ensorcelled in this game.
Yeah, I do. I am a fan of the ensorcel. I can rock a ensorcel. You must be terribly crestfallen, I am sure. It is my deepest regret that I allowed you to labor under the misapprehension that we were equals for so long.
Wow.
In my defense, I must say that when I realized what an exceedingly powerful warrior you are, I was dumbstruck. I thought that said I was a dumb F for a hot second. I struggled to conceive of how even to broach the subject. Furthermore, he's really sad.
Yeah.
I must admit that great majority, nay, all of our efforts to hone our skills in preparation for the battle to come have been entirely for my benefit, that the disparity between us might not be so readily apparent. To think that my insecurity drove me to postpone this fateful day for so long. In my cowardice, I allowed Andrea to assemble a party of followers, where before we might have only to contend with one foe, we must now confront 5. And for all my preparation, I am still no more likely to be an asset to you than a hindrance. But perhaps that need not be the case. In discussing this grim reality with Miss Olvara while you were away, we hit upon a potential stratagem. Recall
your random race, great strength and weakness, her preternatural hearing. We can be reasonably certain that Andrea is possessed of it as well. Therefore, if we were to fashion a device that could produce a loud noise at will, like venom, you could use it to secure an advantage in your battle.
They do that to the Hulk too.
Oh yeah, the Hulk gets yeah.
Sound blast, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Venom, all I can think of is the bad Tobey Maguire third movie.
I mean, it happens in all the cartoons, you know. That's what Venom do.
Are you talking about Spider-Man over there? Getting back to the topic, what I lack in strength of arms I may make up for with guile. While it will not guarantee us victory, it will surely bring us one step closer to the edge that I'm about to break.
1,000 pardons, Master Reek, but I have come to deliver a message from your Lord Father.
Daddy? What does he want with me now? Never call your father Daddy. Past,
Yeah, there's an age range. It has come to your Lord Father's attention that you have acquitted yourself rather poorly as a bounty hunter and have brought terrible shame upon your family name, he commands you to cease all such activities at once and return to the city forthwith. Should you fail to do so, you'll be stripped of your citizenship and family name. No further financial assistance will be provided.
Sure would be a shame if someone completely upset the status quo in Yulmore.
Right.
Oh dear. You may tell my father and my mother the following, that I am Lurik, proud bounty hunter, slayer of sin eaters, that I have no intention of renouncing this cause and that they are free to do as they deem fit.
Hell yeah, kid.
Tell them that if they have no son, then I have no parents, that I have no family save Miss Alvara, who has shown me more love than they ever have.
Aww. That's cute. That's cute. Very good, Master Eek. I shall deliver your reply at once.
Shit dad gets shit on.
Yeah.
Right now. Now that that's settled, we can get to work crafting that giant noisemaker of ours. All the weird words I've never seen in this game before, and they go with noisemaker.
Yep. Surely
All
there
right.
would have been something fancier.
Yeah, there's so much unique verbiage in this game, and they go with noisemaker. Not some like deep French cut for some
Really,
instrument.
they really
I am
checked out
unfamiliar
on
with.
these role quests, huh?
Yeah. Let us consult with the craftsman of the crystalline mean at once. And Narayan.
I dare say
ran
you lit
so
a fire in
far
him,
away.
Valentuna. I never thought I'd see the day when he'd muster the courage to say anything like that to his parents.
Chat right now is god tier. Gooby booms, audio
Yep.
cracklers,
Yep.
gooby screams, clanger thingy.
Yeah, acoustic
amplifier.
Yeah, that seems more on brand. Well, maybe Reek's just, a silly man and didn't have such eloquent words. It really stressed the team, the translation team. They were just distraught. It's like the character wouldn't know a better French word, but I do. Really tore him up. There's two.
Where are we going to the Crystarium?
I'm going to
crystalline
the
mean.
launch. The Amaro launch? No, I think I've made a mistake. No, there's a staircase.
He literally said to go to the crystalline mean.
Yeah, but
which
there
is
was two
an ether
locations.
crystal.
Oh, no. You're running and I didn't run.
I'm here.
I'm already here. I'm already talking to him. Where have you been?
You lose. You lose. Good day, sir.
Boy!
Okay, you go ahead. You go ahead.
What's all this then? You got something what needs making.
Indeed, I do, good sir. I wish to commission the production of a device that can generate a tremendously loud sound. It must be small and light enough to be carried by a single individual as well.
Ain't that one of the strangest requests I've heard? Well, if it's just noise you want, then I wager we could make do with a special blend of fire sand. I think I've got just the recipe for your needs. I'll need some choice ingredients, mind, and you'll need to go fetch them for me.
Fetch? What precisely is it that you require?
Well, there's one particular beastie native to Clusia what's got a singular diet, and leaves these massive dung piles. The fresher the better, if it please. A few varieties of grass native to Ratika. Oh, and some iron ore from Amarang. I can give you the list if you'd like.
To wit, I will need to travel to the far corners of Norvrot and back? Oh dear, this is rather more involved than I... No more excuses. I will do whatever must needs be done to see this through to the end. My friend, I will not impose these tasks upon you. I insist that you remain here while I go and fetch the required materials.
Nice.
Awesome. That's a twist.
I need you to go run Copperbell Mine several times for this fire sand. And then...
Oh, God. No, Kyle, please no.
Where are we going? Where are you going so heartily?
Yeah, because we're going to
Courage
travel
born
like
of fear,
Crystal, and that's the
right?
closest.
Oh
freak.
yeah. Okay, we gotta go. Yeah.
Winkle, thanks for the 4 months. Said, why use noisemaker when plumbus is such a perfectly cromulent word?
Ah.
I haven't heard cromulent in a long time, and I don't remember what it means. I win again!
Very well.
No, you got to stick to the bit, man. You just got to keep acting like, what are you talking about? I was here before you. Stick to the bit. Stick to the bit.
I'm already channeling. I beat you inside.
Oh my god. This was his plan all along. It was a series of surprisingly harrowing experiences, but in the end I managed to obtain the materials necessary for the construction of my sweet weapon. The gentleman was rather accommodating. Despite being somewhat put out that I had not any gil to pay him for his labor, he was nevertheless willing to teach me how to craft the arrows myself. He said he found my industriousness endearing. Great, these arrows are going to be nightmarishly built. I must confess, despite being utterly exhausted by all this busy work, it has been somewhat refreshing. And now that my noisemaker arrows are ready, I cannot wait to put them to proof. If all goes to plan, the explosion should be loud enough to incapacitate Andrea for a time. Let us put an end to her tale, my friend, and in doing so, write the opening of ours. That's rather inconsiderate to say from one Makoti to another. That of Reek, Tuna and Val, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Come, Raktika, and glory await! Lahi?
Yes, cue the Lahi battle music.
Let's see here.
Slitherbow. I'm already on the
going,
way if
I'm
you'd
going,
like
I got
to.
it,
No,
I got it,
allow me. Your money's no good here.
I got it.
Money's no good here.
Shite.
Allow me.
Ah, too late. Too late. I got it, Mr. Kyle.
There's some
I
sort
got
of
it.
sheep.
Exploding sheep?
I don't know. It sounds like a sheep.
Fainting goats?
This music reminds
Screaming
me
goats?
of Witcher 3. Takes me back.
Ooh.
Go play some Gwent.
The very beginning of it reminds me of Ewok Village.
Oh, now it changed.
Wait.
Never mind. Now it changed.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, we walked outside. I think Slitherbow has its own music.
Oh, right.
Yeah, sadly killed the good stuff. Not that this isn't good, it's fine.
I like the night theme.
Yeah.
Dude, when we did our Raktika video and I was editing that in there, I was jamming. I was like, oh yeah. Let me level this one beautiful tune. I'm sorry, you remind me, is it canon that you don't like all the piano songs, or was it just that one song that we've been memeing
No,
about?
it was, so the emotional song for Shadowbringers that started during the Minfilia Thancred talk, it was just so cheeseball in that one particular, it's happened, like, it's now played a bunch of times and it's grown on me, but yeah, the very first time I heard the piano Shadowbringers song, I was like, this is cheeseball. It was a little too much.
If I may make one small request before we begin, please, for the love of the gods, please try not to succumb to any visions of people's pasts. This really could not be a worse time.
Item level 420?
See you on the other side, Val.
See you there, Egon.
I don't remember Egon being a warrior of light, but all right. He would be. He would be. Well, are you still with me in the here and now?
Very slow turn.
Excellent. Then we can attend to the task at hand without worry. Let us lay to rest our fellow hunters and render Ray the peace a hero deserves. Oh yeah, we're gonna die.
It's all coming together. Yeah, we're totally gonna die. See you, chat.
At least I get to control myself.
It didn't help us. What would we died once in the tank thing, I think? Was it once? Did we die in that one? Or did we get all the way through?
Final tank thing? No, I think I got one shot of that, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't remember. I know I was way behind you.
No, I think we did it once. I think you're right.
Immaculate Knight is kind of not taking any damage. I'm gonna go for Immaculate Healer. Okay, Immaculate Healer is very slowly taking damage. Oh yeah. What's with Tank Boy in the back there, just like tanking nobody?
I don't know.
Oh, is he protecting? Is there someone in there? No, I don't know. Did she disappear?
Oh, yeah, what's going on with the paladin that's frozen?
Yeah, I don't know what he's protecting back there exactly, but you know, he's tanking the hell out of that. Reek of the Gilded Bow. I have no idea.
I'm working on the Magus. Are you ignoring me?
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Yeah, okay.
I got the healer and then I'm going for the wizard.
Yeah,
So Reek
same,
is currently being chased around in circles by the warrior.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cute.
His health's getting low. Okay, so we don't want to get pushed into... Oh, jeez.
Oh. Okay, fine. I think the paladin's just there to be like, hey, don't attack. You can't attack the main lady right now.
Gotcha. Not seeing any text that I would call particularly important.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Reek standing in the poop. What?
Yeah, Reek's almost dead.
You stood in the poop, Reek. I don't know what this button does, but it's pretty.
Yeah, Reek just keeps standing in the stuff.
All right, now we take on. Looks like.
Okay, duty failed.
Oh, did Reek?
Reek died?
Really?
He stood in the shit?
I don't know. My Reek's alive.
Mine died.
Oh, that's lame. Maybe I got lucky. Maybe I did activate a damage reducing button, so maybe by chance. Oh my god. I don't know. Reek has left my circle though, so he's on his own journey. Maybe I should. Oh, he's got aggro on her. So I'm gonna keep working on Knight, I think, because they keep being tethered.
I have absolutely no idea what I did wrong.
I couldn't tell you either. Oh, cute! Oh, that's cute. I can silence myself to you if you would like. Let me do that. Okay. That was really cute. You caught it with me. I don't think I have a way to heal him up, though. So we're just going to keep taking out... Hey, Reek, think about moving. Don't stand in those, boyo.
If there's one or two mechanics you need to point away from him, I was pointed away from him the entire fight.
Let's see if we can kind of...
So, I have no idea.
Go over here and...
There's jack shit in chat.
Oh, that would make sense, maybe. Yeah, he still stands in a lot of the poop, but maybe there is a way to kind of stop cones from being aimed at him.
Yeah, but I was never aimed at him. I was never overlapping with him. So I don't think that's the...
On to the last lady. Reek, move your buns, Reek. It shouldn't hurt too much. Yeah, he's okay. Oh, shoot. Nope, not that one. What sticker am I missing? Wait, what sticker am I missing? I'm missing my middle sticker. We're okay. We're fine. Heads up. Do I have an interrupt? I don't actually know if I have an interrupt or not. Oh, well, we're beating the crap out of her. It's going great. He's still standing in the poop. Dr. Poop standing. I have no idea how that new button works, but it's pretty cool. All right. We did it. One shot. One kill. You can't see in the boop. That's not canonical. We've been told it's not canonical that the echo equals poop circles awareness. But I like it. I think the echo being mechanical is a really cute idea. I've heard it's a fan theory, but I think it's a great freaking theory. Yeah, it's a really good theory. I really, really like it. Okay, it's good to know I don't have an interrupt because, yeah, that would be most embarrassing if I had some sort of very important button. Ferdola confirmed it? Yeah, but the devs haven't, which is kind of weird, right? Because that's when we talked about it, was back in the Ferdola fight, is when we were really kind of exploring that idea. And there were a lot of people that said, nah, that's not true. It looks really good, though. I think I just got lucky then and had him turned away if Garrett took a bunch of bonus reek damage. I like it, Vermilion Wings. I think it's an awesome theory. So I agree to it. I agree to that fan theory. And yeah, we can get really technical about whether or not she had real echo or anything like that. I think it was really cute. A game theory, yes, a game theory. And cut. So what I should have led with instead was, I love that theory. I don't know if it's true. So don't, yeah, Scions, right? Scions in your duties would dodge things, and they don't have echo. So maybe it was something they intended, but as they started adding support duties, they had to kind of like not get into that idea. Because the Scions are dodging things and wouldn't know. Well, Y'shtola has magic eyes, so that could be the excuse there. It could just be her wizard eyes. Y'shtola specifically dodges much better than the other Scions? Is that true? That sounds like that sounds like your emotions, your desire for that to be true might be true. Would they really? Really? Why would they make bad Scions? Why would they give you support duties with lesser? Because if you bring Y'shtola, you're like more powerful than you are running with other people. Do they add quirks to other ones, or does Y'shtola just happen to be better? I mean, she's got wizard eyes, right? So she can see stuff that others can't. But it's why Alisaie always steals the limit break. That's interesting. Yeah, because I've definitely seen Alisaie do the most limit breaks. And well deserved, you know? She looks badass doing it. Alphino always heals Alisaie. Okay. Well, if they add individual quirks, that's really cute. That's a really cute idea. Thancred uses different moves with Reen.
Hey man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What the fuck is happening at the end of this duty?
Did you lose again?
He's died 3 fucking times.
So, the archer lady limit breaks, and you need to make sure she's pointed not at Reen, because it'll splash onto him.
But I'm getting stunned with a collapse marker when that happens.
So Reen should be running over to your
Who the fuck is Reek? You mean Reek?
Reek, sorry, excuse me. I was talking about Reen a moment ago with the chat. Yeah, so I got stunned and a stack marker was on me, and Reek ran over to soak it with me, and it was very cute. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's died every single time I get to that point. A rain of arrows comes down on the stack marker, and Reek just dies.
Because I'm using an ability that reduces damage by like 5%. That wouldn't matter. That shouldn't have an impact.
I'm trying to heal him with my healing ability too. That you
oh
can do
yeah,
as a
you've
dancer.
even got that going on for you too.
And it's not enough.
Huh. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea. It's happened every single time, where he just dies.
I don't think it'd be a geared issue because Chad brought up gear, but I think you're in Tombstone gear, and if you're not,
in all 415 stuff, basically.
yeah, no, you should be good there. Does gear power up Reek? But Garrett's saying his gear's fine, so that's not the issue. If anything, my gear would be worse than Garrett's if he's at 415.
People are saying that's a little low.
Oh, I was giving crafted samurai gear, but still, unless like your health is flowing over to Reek and giving him more health because you have better gear.
I am doing it on very easy, and he's still dying every single time we get to the collapse point.
Oh, weird. We'll just have to enjoy the cursed video that goes in the video on this. Unless you want to Discord me your view.
Sure.
Okay.
Because I don't care. I hate these things. They're
all
terrible.
right. Shoot me your Discord.
Well, hold on. I'm on the night.
Oh yeah.
And
If
this
you're
is where I always
currently
die.
battling.
So let me. When he insta dies for the 4th time.
Okay. Then we'll enjoy your
I'll
view.
start over and give you my feed.
Perfect.
Because he's like doing the dance, and he's actually getting out of the way of the night attacks. Night attack. What's going on with this channel?
Oh, is there a duty button that you're supposed to be using? I didn't use it at all.
I don't see a duty button.
No, I didn't see him. I thought he was doing it freely. He fires it on his own, right? I thought he fired it on his own. Is there actually a duty button that I just happened to never use and still got through it?
Okay, he survived at that time. I don't know what's different about this time, but he survived it. And now his health's going up. So I think I'm good.
I don't know.
I did nothing
I'm
different.
I'm curious now.
I do not see a duty button, by the way.
Yeah, no, I didn't think there was one, and he fired it early on in the business there, right? We can get the facts here.
Yeah, I'm in mid dance, or I would share my footage with you. Blue Reek is standing and shit again, though. There.
I do not have a duty. My duty button is huge and lives right like in the middle of my screen after Omega. So no, there is no duty button that I remember. The Sophist, I got a giggle out of it. Thank you for the super chat. I got a giggle. I understand why it was removed, and we appreciate it from the from the mods keeping us safe here. But yeah, I don't think there's a duty button. I I don't think
All right,
it exists.
so I got through that time. I did nothing different.
Who knows? But congrats on being done.
Yeah, every time the stack marker happened, Lubric just died. So that was fun. Anyway, he said we won. You've been waiting here on this line for a long time because I just die randomly with no warning. Even seeing it and saying it, it hardly feels real.
The broken GPP.
What's that you've got there? Oh, don't worry, Lubric. They won't be explained.
Well, I assume if we're not able to advance, right? Like, this is just something we have to give to Artbird so he can do his thing. And he's going to be like, hey, do you happen to have, like...
If you only needed to complete one.
Right, he only needs one, but we're going to be like, here you go, Artbird. Like
here's an Easter basket.
And he's like, whoa, hey, you get the best ending. Nice job.
Yeah. Wicked White, your
pants are horrible.
You're Renderay. The real Renderay. You look slightly less cool, though. I should have never betrayed your trust. Never again, I swore. Never again. Balam Kits, the Shadowkeeper, the Flood, come what may, we would face it together. No matter how hard it got or how terrified I was. That's what it means to let someone into your heart, knowing full well that nothing lasts forever. To welcome the fear and the pain, the sorrow. When I lost my parents, when I laid the Keeper low, you felt it too, didn't you? To place our faith in a desperate, hopeless attempt to save everyone, and to see it amount to naught in the end. What else could we do but offer up that tiny remainder in a final futile effort, even knowing deep down it was worth but a few moments more? What is this? You gave me fear, and that fear gave me strength.
And through strength, my chains are broken.
Wait, there's so much more I want to ask.
First memory, huh?
I don't understand. What was she talking about? Well, in my reality, probably killing you 4 times and you coming back to fight her again. It's not right. It's not fair. Heroes sacrificing themselves for nothing, becoming villains, becoming forgotten. Thank you, Tuna, Val, who got it right the second time. I could have never gotten this far without you.
No, that's
actually
not
the first time. You one-shotted, didn't you?
That's not the song I make fun of. The one I make fun of is the one that's played on pianos, which sounds like tears dropping on the piano is how it was played. That's the one. That one's not the cheeseball one.
I like that song. I had no idea who Renda Ray or any of the other warriors of light truly were. 'Twas all ancient history to me. Why would I care who some eaters once were? I was no better than my parents, judging them out of hand, dismissing their sacrifice, not bothering to look deeper. It made it all the easier to pursue Andrea for my own amusement. I pray I've made up for it in part by helping to lay Renda Ray's soul to rest. Miss Olvara is probably worried sick about us both. We should return to Calusia and let her know we are all right.
Nice. Man, genetic parents get a bad rep in this game. What, like, are there any good genetic parents?
I almost said Minfilia. Nope.
Yeah. Either you're dead. If you're good, you're dead. Or
not genetic. In that case.
Count Edmund. Good
yes.
call. Okay, good call.
There you
Good
go.
call. Good call.
Yeah. He's even a good daddy to his bastard.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
Edmund just a good guy. Edmund.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Louis Spot, we don't know anything about him.
Also, he's a good granddad.
That's true.
We haven't met the twins' actual parents.
Yeah, we don't really know. I mean, the majority of Coeurl's was him being evil, and he seemed okay in the end.
Oh yeah, Yugiri's parents. I'm a stonemason.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I guess Yugiri's parents were cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they seem kind of cool.
John Godbert. Okay, yeah. All right. So we got some good ones. Just not really the ones that are extremely focused on the MSQ.
I mean, to be fair, if you have really good parents, you probably have a decreased chance of adventuring in your life. You're more likely to stay at home, be happy, marry a sweet thing you met when you were young, you know, and probably not get involved in a bunch of scions, as Evangelion put it, licking each other's wounds.
Did I beat you here?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You can have the credit. It's all yours. Okay, I'm ready. My little Reef Val. Tuna,
Welcome
congratulations on a job well done. And from what Matoya, well, Matoya's another good surrogate. Another, what you call him? Gear's parents are rocks. Okay, we'll talk about this later. And from one, wait, what? And from one hunter to another?
She used to be a bounty hunter.
Oh, I missed that. Thank you for helping Renda Ray to achieve a measure of peace. She was a hero to me too, and it broke my heart to know what had become of her. To have your legacy tarnished so, to have the world call you villain, even still, but at least I can take comfort in knowing that she can finally enjoy a long rest.
Whatever others may say, we will preserve the truth in story and song. Renda Ray, the bravest hunter there ever was, and more importantly, a true friend to those she held dear. I can only hope to measure up to her example someday. For now, however, I say we return to the Crystarium and raise a glass in celebration. Oh, okay.
So she brought him down not alone, but with the aid of her comrades. It may not be the story I was taught, but somehow it rings truer to my ears.
Oh, yeah.
Courage. Oh, Midgard Swarmer is a dad? True. He did travel with the eggs, so, you know, he did something. I don't know how good of a dad he was after we got here. His kids kind of all got messed up. But he also died.
I feel like the good parents are very outshone by horrible parents.
Yes.
If just with Yatsuyu.
Yeah,
alone.
Yatsuyu alone kind of set the tone for parenting in this game.
We sold you into sex work. It's like, oh, okay, well, you know, yeah. I mean, I guess Granddad's pretty nice, but doesn't really wash that taste out of my mouth. Thanks. Andrea's bounty has been paid to us in full, my friend. So come, let us eat, drink, and be merry. Look at the size of this chicken. I've been meaning to ask Tune and Val, but I have the impression y'all are rather more acquainted with these warriors of light than you've been letting on. What exactly do you know about them? I fought them, and it was epic.
Yeah. True friendship.
Oh, that better not be a chocobo. Oh my god, did we eat the whole thing? It's gone.
Oh. Huh. Well, we eat the pie now.
That is so preposterous a tale that I have no choice but to assume it is true. Offering up their lives to first cross the rift, then to halt the flood. Wicked white. It must have taken her so much courage to see it through in those final moments. A courage born not of a destiny for glory or dedication to an ideal, but of fear and love for those with whom she had forged unshakable bonds, her comrades. Dude, yeah, the food's gone. That's a nice touch.
We knocked it out. Didn't touch the liquor though.
Eating like Goku, man. Oh my god, we did leave the liquor. I won't pretend that we have anything even approaching such a powerful connection, but I would like to think that if you were in mortal peril, that I would fly to your side without hesitation and probably stand in some AoEs. Having said that, if I were tested as Renda Ray were, if I were challenged to offer up my life for others without even knowing if it would amount to aught, I doubt I could rise to the occasion. I am a child and a fool who knows little of the world. I have been coddled and spoiled and have only just tasted the bitter fruits of life that you and countless others sup up daily.
Wow.
Please never say sup up ever again. You are made of sterner stuff, Tuna and Val. Far sterner than me. And that is why I know I can never walk your path.
Not in those shoes.
No shame in that?
I'm gonna do you wish you could? That's an honest question.
Sure. Oh, but there is. I cannot recall a time I have felt happier and more alive than when I traveled with you. What did yours say?
What?
What does yours say?
Oh, did you pick the other option?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, I said the exact same thing.
It said the same thing to
both answers. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a strange answer to yours, in my opinion. Anyway. But you have countless other journeys ahead of you, don't you? For you are destined for greater challenges, whereas I am suited to rather more pedestrian affairs. Know your limits, as Miss Silvara used to say. Meeting her again after all these years, seeing how much older and more frail she'd become, made me realize how little time together we have left. She shouldn't have to live out her days living alone and in squalor. I have decided it will not be so. I shall return to Calusia and attend to her needs, for I would do my utmost to repay the love and kindness that made me the man I am today.
Oh, I accidentally double-clicked. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I was on to what you had said next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Therefore, though it pains me to say, I fear the celebration must also mark the end, or at least the very least... or at the very least, a tentative suspension of the glorious partnership that was Reek, Tuna, and Val, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Should you ever find yourself in Calusia, however, do come and pay us a visit. Here's some materia. Garrett still hasn't slotted any in.
No, we've been getting some messages that we might need to soon. I remember way back in the day.
Maybe that's my problem.
No, when I first fired up the game, John, Emma's curator, told me that Endwalker, the stuff gets a little too hard if we're not gemmed up, as it were. This was way back in like Heaven's Word, though, so I'd have to re-talk to him about it. But he was saying he was struggling with some stuff, and getting gemmed up was a good idea at that point.
Gotcha. Good to know.
Because I tried to learn how. It was really confusing. I went like into the desert and was talking to a goblin or something, or I think it was a kobold. So I think I was trying to do like a Realm Reborn gemming, which might be very different than whatever this gemming is.
Gotcha.
Hey, we got some super chats during that duty there.
Yes. Where did we leave off?
We were at, I believe, Sooty Thunder, because we had gotten the noisemakers about Cromulent.
Yeah. Hey guys, when my PC comes in, I'm planning on trying to do streaming just for fun. Are there certain programs or anything I need for streaming? We both use OBS.
Yes. You can use Streamlabs or any program you please. OBS is really, really low tax. I might see myself changing up once I've got my new computer as well, but OBS is just like what everybody steals. And in fact, like, I'm pretty sure if that's still a thing, Streamlabs stole all the programming from other
sources. It is still a thing for Streamlabs.
Yeah, so I quit Streamlabs when that happened because I was like, whoa, that makes me feel dirty. But it's got tools that you might want. There are other programs as well, but OBS is just free and super low tax.
I originally used XSplit, then went to Slobs, then went to OBS. Yeah. So yeah, I would recommend that. But other than that, really, that's it. Like, you just need a streaming software to stream out your view.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really, if you just look up a few tutorials on OBS, you should be good to go. KV, thanks for the super chat. Said Kyle, that dash in and out to avoid AoEs were beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I thought it was pretty handsome myself. Oh, Dice Man, it's not so much that you steal open source, right? It was that they took an open source program and then they put it behind a paywall. So they take open source programs and then say, this is our features and you can unlock them if you pay. So that's why that happened.
Yeah, it was a bit of a drama.
Yeah, it was a thing. This was like 2 years ago. It's a bit old now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was proud of that dash, and thank you for the compliment.
Yeah. The also Fist, thanks for the super chat. It was redacted by a mod.
Yep, it was.
Pimpy, thanks for the super chat. Late, but the fight is a lot about paying attention to dialogue to make sure to if I hear pay attention to dialogue one more time. By the way, that dialogue was not showing up in my event chat, and I don't know why.
I had to do a thing in the Did you do the thing with your menus where you had to go check a box so it would show up in event dialogue?
Forever ago, yes.
Okay.
Because the last one it was showing up, but his weren't.
Mine were, so maybe that got turned off for you somehow? To my knowledge, there wasn't anything important, but I may have gotten dumb lucky while I was going through it. I didn't see any dialogue that was...
Kyle cleared it without reading a damn thing, so I stand vindicated.
I don't... Yeah, we did do the healer. You targeted the healer first. We did classic MMO rules for it.
Yes.
I just want to make it clear that Pimpy's not an issue here. This is a fine tip. It was more last time, previous stream, we were full of things like Imagine reading that kind of got us like, in that moment. So the Imagine readings were rough. Your point is perfectly valid. Yeah, anyway. I'm never an issue. Yes, exactly. Ride that energy. Perfect.
Winkle simply said Matoya.
I think when we were talking about parents, yeah.
And unknown characters, as Yugiri's parents are rock solid. Matoya is an adopted parent, and this show is great. This game is great with adopted parents.
Yes, adopted parents are awesome. Friendship is awesome.
Found family. Is like I think there's a lot of daddy issues over at Square Enix. That's what I think.
Could be.
Sideswiper, thanks for the super chat. How could I not? I cannot recall a time I have never or felt happier and more alive than when I traveled with you. That was the other choice gave. That ended up in my response, I thought. I think they reversed the order.
Oh, yeah, when I double clicked. So that was the response I missed.
Yeah.
Anime's full of absent fathers. I
mean, a lot of fiction is.
Yeah, it's in general, a parent would cause you to quest to fill that hole that you're missing with a responsible figure, whether it's a mother figure or a father figure. Otherwise, you would stay happily in the nest. It drives you off into the world to find those people.
Yeah, it's like, I gesture broadly to Disney movies.
Yeah, Disney movies.
Sometimes dad's present and they're terrible. Sometimes dad's present, they're great, and then they die immediately. Or sometimes you're just like, wait, did this child just spring into being because they don't even reference parents at all?
Yeah,
like Aladdin.
Yeah, and I'm getting older too. Like the first 5 minutes of Tarzan is the movie I want to watch now, and I don't care about the later half because I'm not a young guy finding love. I'm like, wait, how did the mom lift an entire cannon? How did dad build that? I want to see like the origin story.
Winches and pulleys.
Yeah, she just lifts though. Like watch that again. Like Tarzan's mom is rich.
We've been over this. I'm not a big Tarzan fan.
Phil Collins, man, having at it. But yeah.
I'm also not a big Phil Collins fan. I do not have the deep love of Phil Collins that many do, and I understand the error of my ways. But I am me.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I mean, granted, his interpretation in South Park lives heavily in my mind, so I'll never be able to take him seriously. But I do like me some Phil Collins.
Like what you like. Like what you like. I, for one, liked this role quest more than the other one.
I'd say if we were to rank him right now, I really liked Reek. I think Reek went on a nice journey. He had help from Grandma, Wet Nurse, but he kind of solved his own problem and found his own peace on the other side of it.
He also became pretty self-aware of the help he was receiving and kind of respected it.
Yeah.
I still like Granson, but I didn't love the arc.
No.
I didn't like the trajectory it took.
But I think the simplest way I would put it, and you can disagree if you'd like, but I think you and I just really like revenge stories a la Star Wars. And I personally love the standing over your defeated villain and choosing not to. Now, if they then...
Yeah, I mean, I like that too, but I also just like, however you cut it, I like the character to realize their own faults.
Yeah.
As opposed to being told they have faults and then just agreeing with an argument.
I mean, I also really, really like, when then there's justice on the other side. Like, yeah, Simba didn't kill Scar, but then Scar totally got owned. So I kind of like it when, you're the bigger person, but then the bad guy still gets their comeuppance on the other side.
Yeah, and I mean, Granson still got his revenge. It was for the right reason instead of the wrong.
Yeah, we want darkness, not bring the light. Yeah, exactly. Someone says,
yes.
Granny, I'm not going to call her that, never mind. It has some unique lines if we go visit her. I'm down to go talk to her.
We're not in a party anymore.
I'm going to right, and I'm going to roll across the fields.
I will be slowly behind you.
No, and that's a fine point Kristen's making too. Like, yeah, the range of bad parents is very large. Neglect can certainly be a way to push someone out. But I did kind of like the line that he was playing into it too, that Reek had. There at the very end where he was like, I'm no better than them if this is the way I'm acting.
Oh, yeah. No, that's why I like Reek in the end. Like, he becomes very aware of his failings and decides to, overcome them.
We ran a poll last time, and everyone voted that the healer one was their favorite.
So we're saving that. Naturally, we're saving that one for last.
Yeah. Because and also I'm still a ways away from magical DPS, so I got to get 10 levels in.
Oh, yeah. I went the efficient route, which I keep forgetting. I keep being that jerk. It's like, what? Huh? Everything's good for
how are
me.
you not done? Oh, but every time
we mentioned Edmund. We mentioned Edmund Mushroom.
Oh, yes.
Well, chat mentioned Edmund. I think it was the very first good parent that was referenced.
And then we branched out from there. But every time I think back on our adventure, it brings a smile to my face. Reek and Val, Antuna, Hunters Extraordinaire. What we must do it again one day, when I'm strong enough to hold my own, that is. Would you believe that Reek brought me a whole new wardrobe with his winnings? He really did, the dear. But everything looks so awfully nice that I can't bring myself to wear any of it outside. It all looks lovely hanging on the walls, though.
Wow.
Top tier excuse for not changing her outfit, not having additional graphics. It would be funny though to see her put her in a full Omega or a full blown adventuring set. This old lady out there rocking adventuring wear.
No, Elvira just wearing Omega F clothes.
Reek, you really didn't have to.
It's a little tight for my tastes.
Awesome.
Well, I don't understand, Grandma. The fan art.
Missed out big, man. Missed out big. Well, we will be back Thursday night, 5 p.m. Pacific time for the next MXU stream. Going from the ladder, which you can see up here. Tomorrow, new video coming out, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring bells and like things and such in that direction. And then I think that's it from us right now, right? We don't know anything else.
Yes, yeah. Watch the video tomorrow. Watch last week's video if you haven't yet. And we'll be back to streaming on Thursday by doing MSQ.
Join the Discord. Join the free company.
Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
GG, everyone.